Too much, man. Welcome to the TrapNerd podcast. I'm here with my guys. X is absent today. Dealing with some shit, death in the family. Rest in peace to my man Sam.
Yes, rest in peace to my guy Sam, man.
Absolutely. I'm here with my guys. Marv is here on the cam.
Yeah.
Seeing his man bun are in the building.
Nah, I'm poofalicious today.
You know what I'm saying? And brought to you by the streets in conjunction with some real ass shit. It's the TrapNerd podcast. We fucking here, man. Back for another week. How y'all niggas feeling, man?
That Sam shit had me a little fucked up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
That was shit the way
It's
it
been
up
a
too.
lot, man. It's been a lot. Crazy that you other day. Was it yesterday? The old boy get shot?
Yeah, nigga, that ass seen the dude get shot. Well, I ain't seen him get shot, nigga. Fucking one of my customers that was coming in the shop.
Completely unrelated to Sam.
Yeah, completely unrelated to Sam. But one of my customers came in the shop to grab some. Was like, "Yo, I just seen somebody get shot outside." I'm like, "Nigga, what?" He said, "Yeah, he laying on the ground right now." So we get up, go outside, nigga, dead ass laying on the ground, and it didn't look like it was anything major. But rest in peace to homie, cause he ended up passing away as well.
Rest in peace.
I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, that was crazy. I definitely didn't expect that.
In broad daylight, though. It's
It was
in broad daylight
it
on
was
one of the
like
main streets of our city, my nigga. Like, this
5
is...
o'clock.
I'm 28, my nigga. And my 28 years of being in Western New York, bro, I've never witnessed any summers like this.
Nah, this shit different.
This is completely different. Like,
Honestly,
and
you can probably incorporate the whole year, yo. This shit different.
yeah, but you would think that all the deaths that we've seen, and I don't want to be so dark, we're probably gonna get off this quickly. But all the deaths that we've seen, they aren't COVID related.
Yeah. We seen niggas getting
guns
shot.
or
Gun, drugs,
driving or ATVs.
like
Yeah.
it's
Like, niggas
crazy.
is really dying for real, and it's crazy for real.
And it's crazy because it's not even such young. These is young souls. These
These are people that are our age.
that we literally walked the high school hallways, and man, rest in peace to everybody. It's off on a super upbeat tempo, so I want to stay on that. You know what I'm saying? How y'all niggas week aside from the negative, man? What you been up to, Marv?
Working. Got some bad news. I gotta go back to the office. These whole ass motherfuckers.
When you go back?
Next month, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. But it's all good. Fuck it. But yeah. Other than that, it's been pretty good. My mom had a successful transplant. Last time she couldn't get it because she had a little. Back home, she doing good. So hopefully that goes well. Her quality of life will go through the roof, and we gonna take her on vacation and shit like that. So.
Facts.
But yeah, man, other than that, I've been just doing what I do, getting ready.
How was that wine tour, cuz?
Come on, man. That's for women, son.
Come on, man.
Man,
Come on, man.
Like,
Me too, son. I want to feel grown up for real.
It's with the COVID shit. It's kind of weird how they got the restrictions,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was like I was getting pissed off because some of them people, the way their energy was off, and I ain't in the mood.
You ain't in the fan of bad energy, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Never been a fan of bad energy.
Yeah,
so that energy around me.
And then after that, but other than that, I mean, shit. Simone enjoyed that shit. Her friend, it was for her friend's birthday, so they both enjoyed that shit. So, congratulations to them.
I guess. Congrats to you. I guess.
I'll be chauffeur, and she's good with that. I could have stayed in the car with some headphones.
TJ, how's business?
Booming.
Another week of the sweatsuits. Talk to me.
You know that, man. Shit, they almost damn near sold out. Sold out all the medium. Shit, extra large is about gone. Shit, large is about gone. Damn. X is about gone.
Yeah, my dog.
You know what I mean?
It's lit, man.
Got some new joints coming very soon. Probably another week or two.
Yeah, niggas better stay tuned.
Better stay tuned for real.
Coming. All right, man. So it's been a fucking hectic ass week. I don't know where I want to start. I know where I don't want to start, and I don't want to start with the nigga from Canada. So let's
Short
say
nigga.
short nigga from Canada. So let's keep it local. This week, my man Demo, he premiered a list of the top 5 rappers that he believes that could make it in the industry. And he did list them in the order that he believed that they were. were to make it. Caused an uproar in the city. Everybody was upset.
Anybody got that list? Anybody got their list ready?
I don't have that list, but my man, I know one of you guys can go and find it. I literally did not say a word on the stat because I was waiting to get to today. So, without further fucking ado, let's talk about it, man.
Let me give you the. Here you go, right here. I got it. He said, "All egos aside, no BS. I don't think nobody from the city has a chance at going mainstream other than these 5 in order. Also, number 1, Banks Devaki. Number 2, Go Green Luck. Number 3, Jamal Gasol. Number 4, Jinx 716. Number 5, Charlie Hilson, aka Coach. So yeah, Go Green Luck, Banks Devaki, Jinx 716, and it's Coach for y'all if y'all want to look up their music. Those were his order, and then 253 comments. People were nuts.
All right, man. So where y'all want to start, man? Y'all want to start on the list, on his list, whether you agree with it or not. You want to come with your own lists.
I definitely disagree. With specifically the order.
Yeah,
okay.
List not valid.
Yeah, I wouldn't even argue with some of the people on the list, but specifically the order. I personally think if we're talking about people from Niagara Falls, number 1 has to be Jamal Gasol. If you saying based on who can make it, he's already like almost there. Like he just gotta kind of he gotta just keep building on what he's doing in like musically, not even on some like skill wise. That's a whole different debate. I don't think that's even an argument, to be honest. But if we talking about who's doing what they supposed to do to get themselves there, Jamal Gasol is number 1, head and shoulders above everybody. I don't think anybody's even close. If I'm looking at people projects, maybe Jinx. I see he had like a Fred the Godson feature, Shade Noir feature, like
got a couple co-signs from Banks.
He got some good co-signs. So you know what I mean? But again, that comes down to he only got 1 project out too. So I don't know how that elevates him, left or right, up or down, whatever the case may be. But then actually you got to look at Creasy too. He's literally right on the back of Jamal Gasol. So, but most people don't know. I don't think most people know who he is. Yeah, John Creasy.
Honestly, I don't see him.
Creasy was around with Rockstar Fam and them.
Yeah,
like he's been around for a while, my nigga. But
I see him. Like I'll be like,
I've seen him, but I also haven't seen a body of work that stuck with me.
I mean, I'm not saying whether you like the music. I'm not going off based on my taste of music. I'm going off like who I see working and then what results I'm seeing.
Okay,
from that
so you got so right now you put in
Jamal Gasol 1.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Then a wide fucking gap.
Okay.
Then I would put John Creasy because he's literally right there, right behind Jamal Gasol. Then I would actually put Jinx, and I would put that's 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
4, I would put actually my cousin Reese.
Wow, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming at all. Oh shit!
Before he got in his legal trouble, we were trying to sit this nigga down. Like, look, you have what it takes. We got people willing to put money behind you. All this shit. You just got to do another project. Just stay focused strictly on music. Because he put out the 1 project. I don't know if y'all listened to it or not, but he put out that 1 project. That shit did phenomenal. And that was with little to no promotion behind it. It was just based off who he was, people promoting him, shot a couple videos, and that was it. And at that point, enough people heard it like, yo, all right, get this man, we'll go ahead.
So you put Reese up there at the 5 spot?
Yeah,
4.
I ain't gonna
4 spot?
4. I've never heard a song from
Reese. Okay. 4. And then 5.
He said, okay.
Based on consistency, I would probably go Luck.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be my 5.
Because he works.
Yeah, I would love to put Coach there because I think talent-wise he's the most talented. But I don't know what.
Where's the project? Where's the work?
He got a lot of projects.
No, man, he don't have enough. For him to have been doing music since I was a freshman in high school. I remember him being in him and Jinx doing the joint for the talent show.
That shit was crazy.
Freshman year. Yeah, that was 10 years ago, dog.
Yeah. And that's
I haven't heard a real project that you really sat down and gave us nothing, so I can't put you in that list.
Oh, you
go off.
First quarter, second.
Yeah,
quarter?
I've listened to him, but those weren't. He wasn't. He even came up here on the show.
That joint that he came up here and promoted was actually really good.
Yeah, and that was probably the only real project where I seen him go and put some work in, but he ain't still trying to work that project. Why he posts more about?
That's why he's not in my top 5 because like he has the skills.
Okay.
If we went on
I
skills,
agree.
The list would be totally different.
I agree.
But to me, the work ethic has to go.
The work ethic has to match.
And that's
so. Who's your 5 spot?
Kind of be sketchy with my cousin, honestly. My 5 spot was Luck.
Luck. Okay.
I would I would bump Luck up to. I'll bump him up to 3.
Okay.
Actually. So let me see. Who I say? Jamal Gasol,
Crazy,
Jinx, Luck, and then 5 spot. Kind of leave that vacant. I would put my cousin there, but if I'm going off consistency, he don't fit the bill either
at all.
You know what I mean? So it would have.
It had to be somebody with a real project, so it had to be not. I don't want to say by default because Charlie deserves to be there. You know what I'm saying? 100%.
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, you have to put him there because he got more bodies of work.
Yeah.
We've
heard radio. We heard him on radio songs.
Yeah, which again, he that's the part that I don't understand. What isn't clicking with his situation musically? Like, what is it? Like, we know
he ain't hungry enough.
You know what I mean? Like, we know you have the talent, Coach. We know you have the talent. That's not even debatable.
Not hungry.
And I'll be honest with you, it's not speaking to Coach, but it's something in that there because I feel the same about Rico. I feel the same about Rico.
He's actually finally putting
more work in, but it's like, yo, you could have been.
Yeah, them niggas Lather, they was there though.
Yeah, Lather Gang had the biggest.
They was there.
In New York. I don't know why they didn't just buy the fucking beat.
But that's another point. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. We'll keep going with that. Who your 5?
In my top 5, I really don't got no specific order except for like you said, Jamal Gasol. I feel like he is head and shoulders above everybody too. Because of that work ethic, like it ain't
literally outwork.
Like what's that? I can't remember the exact quote, but
hard work beats talent when talent work.
When Will Smith was in that movie or whatever the fuck he was on, he said, "Nigga, you might be faster than me, you might be stronger than me, you might jump higher than me. If you put me on the treadmill next to you, 2 things either gonna happen: you gonna get off first, or I'm gonna die." And that's the work ethic that he bringing to this shit.
Yeah,
ain't nobody else seeing that. Like,
that's a bar.
On top of that, it's not like he a slouch.
No, he can really rap.
He can actually get in there on his boom bap shit, and there's such a lane for that right now, especially coming out this area. So, like
when he started doing it, it wasn't a lane. Like it was, but he stayed true to it.
That's a fact. He ain't try to switch and do that melodic bullshit, which ain't bad because some niggas can't do it, but some niggas really just not built. So in my 5, so I got him at clear cut number 1, but the rest of them, like I said, I think Rico's in there. I really want to put Banks in there only because he's such a well-rounded artist, and I think that I am gonna put Banks in there because he is such a well-rounded artist. I take that. I am gonna put him in there, but he lacks the work. It's like, yo, my nigga.
He has the popularity and the talent.
Fuck the popularity.
But that's it. He has the popularity and the talent.
That is important. But hey, that's the talent that really strikes. That sticks out so hard to me. It's like, yo, bro, you really good, my nigga. Like, not only can you get in there and rap on a gritty beat, nigga, you can also do the more melodic, easy on the ear shit.
Yeah, because I heard his new records. And I'm like, these are sonically appeasing.
That what was I can't remember. I can't remember the name. I know. Great.
I tried to go buy this shit on iTunes and I couldn't figure out how to do it because I got the Android. I will figure that shit out, but that shit is fire, nigga. Like that shit next to just that one song alone, next to Kamari's song, that's probably one of the best songs that I've heard.
Okay.
Coming out of this.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was gonna throw him in there.
I would love to.
He doesn't count.
Okay.
You can't put him.
Okay.
We're talking rapper.
Okay.
But I think he's dead ass one of the best well-rounded artists. Definitely deserves to be in there. He just got to work, bro. Like you can dead ass put in. I think you can put in just a little bit more, half of what you think you got to put in, nigga, and you gonna get some results. And that might even be the inspiration to do what you need to do. But he lacks that work ethic. Luck got the work ethic that he should have. I feel like.
Yeah. But
and
even then, like,
for that, I put Luck in there too because he works so hard. That's dead ass. Probably the only rapper that consistently drop projects in our city.
yes.
Yeah. Always working.
Outside Jamal, yeah.
Always working.
But he consistently dropping projects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He never gave up rapping though. A lot. Honestly, we can look at the list. All these niggas gave up rapping for a while.
Yeah.
They like, I ain't rapping no more.
I'm gonna try to do something else.
Banks in particular, he
Banks
gave up
deadass
rapping.
did. Shit, nigga, he was saying the same shit. Luck was saying the same shit. I'm like, nigga, stop.
Yeah, like he was like, because he tipped me up to about coming on the show. He's like, yeah, I gotta try some new shit. I'm like, no. You gonna make the same mistake a lot of niggas make when you going over that hump. Locally, of course, when you going over that hump, now you need to take this shit to the next level, and you about to get over the hump because you done put out 2 solid projects. I actually heard Patron James.
Mm-hmm.
You just put out 2 solid projects, and now it's time to go over the hump, and you talking about stopping. But you know, we'll get into the details of that later. I want y'all to finish our list.
You had your
Jinx to me got the best pen.
that without a doubt.
Yeah,
I agree.
Jinx, like just bars and shit. But Jinx probably got the best pen in the city that I've ever heard. At least one of, but in my opinion, definitely the best. So I would put him in there. And plus, but he's another one that's like maybe I don't. And it just might be me. Maybe I'm just not paying too close attention. But it's like another one where it's like, yo, where's
the work?
The content.
Where's the
He got
work?
a project out. He put it out this year.
Yeah, he did.
But like that's
But
He snuck it out and didn't. But also he don't. I hate to say it, he not in the algorithms. Like I don't see him on Facebook. He not visible, so I don't
just
really
added
see.
him on Facebook.
Yeah, He's not visible enough.
It's and I say this not as a slight or anything, but it's some few niggas from Buffalo that's not half as good, but twice as popping. Like I see them in my shit twice as much promoting their shit.
Got to be visible.
Like the way they push their shit, like, it's just like they want it more. Like they don't. It's like yo, y'all see what happened for the nigga Drake Cash.
Yeah. And that record is so fire.
It's great, but he deserved it because he was going
pushing
hard,
shit.
nigga.
I remember seeing him when he wasn't shit.
I
The nigga
never
bought a
I
do
didn't-
rag off me when I first started selling do
The
rags.
first time I heard him was in a club. I heard Chips. I was like, who shit is this?
Listen, bro.
And they like, this nigga from Buffalo. I said, what?
Yep.
It is. Listen, so I definitely put Jinx in that. What's that? Is that 4? So who I got?
You got Jinx at 5.
You got Jinx.
Is that 5?
You got Jamal.
It ain't no particular.
Yeah,
order.
but
I ain't gonna-
after Jamal, then you had Banks, Luck, Jinx, and you didn't.
No,
do
you
your
didn't do
5.
5.
Honestly, shit.
No, you said Rico. He said Rico.
Oh, you just said
Oh, yeah,
Rico.
He said
Rico.
Yep. There we go.
All right. So my
I
list.
do got 2 honorable mentions though.
Who's that?
I think that, like you mentioned, Coach. I think Coach is how I feel about. I feel like he is just like Banks, where he's super well rounded. But I think he's here, just not in the right places. I think he just focused on the wrong shit. Seemingly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'd rather you just be like, nah, I'm not doing shit than to dead ass just be fucking off.
Yeah.
Like it's a
Where
difference.
Banks was like, "Yeah, I'm just not
I'm
rapping
just not rapping.
This nigga like-
he making it seem like he is, but he not really doing
because
it.
we ain't got it."
You know what I'm saying? And that's just proof is in the put. Also, honorable mention, I do want to shout out not shout out, but I just want to throw Taiwan name in there because his pen might not be the best. But he'll straight up tell you he ain't a rapper. But he got that Jamal in him. That nigga came home from jail and just straight up.
And he been home for 2 years, nigga, and gave us 3 tapes in 2 years.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
my point. Like, Banks was home that whole time.
mm-hmm.
Rico was home that whole time.
Rico was home that whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody on the list was home that whole
Nigga,
time. Only two niggas put out more projects.
I done look my brother Brandon dead in his face, like nigga, and told him this shit. Nigga, he been out of jail for 2 years, put out 3 tapes. Nigga, you was home that whole time. Ain't made a track. You know what I'm saying? That's the
and
difference,
I talked
yo.
to Brandon
It's
though.
like,
I
yo,
gave
who
him
wanted-
access to the studio.
Who wanted more? That's nigga, that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, who wanted more? It's like, so I do want to throw him honorable mention. But I mean, work ethic alone, I don't think is gonna get you there. You got to be it shouldn't even in time. A year from now, this might be totally different. Yeah,
honestly, I think work ethic alone can, because if you in there exercising
I think
that
you gotta
muscle,
be good too.
No, what I'm saying is, if you in there exercising that muscle, something's going to click musically.
Yeah, but some niggas don't get better. Is what I'm saying. If like Taiwan, for example, if Taiwan was to keep doing what he doing and working hard as he working, but don't get better, which ironically enough can happen, yeah, we see it, then is he not gonna make it?
You know what though?
We've seen Jamal get better.
I'm telling you, that comes from a nigga thinking a nigga working. I promise you, if you go in the studio and you actually are trying to make better songs than your last shit, you are just you're naturally just going to get better. What we're seeing is you thinking, oh, this nigga putting out music, he must be in the studio doing something, right? No, the nigga in there bullshit. Them songs might be old. Like, this nigga might be cherry picking. He might have did 50 songs one time and keep putting out 10 track joints. And you thinking this nigga in the studio working, he's just in there mixing the song or re-recording the verse. Mm-hmm. I promise you, son, just off sheer being in this. Look at Luck.
Mm-hmm.
He just
exactly
putting out music.
I agree 100%. And it's gotten better since the first tape to now.
Getting better. Just
absolutely.
Like it's hard to not get better if you're truly in the studio working. That's why I'm like, I can just tell. Like, I remember just making music and I just hit these niggas up and like, niggas come to the studio. I'm like, this nigga he don't really want it.
I feel like Luck could be somewhere in that Jamal air if he wanted it as much.
Yeah. Jamal literally was never on anybody's list.
He wasn't on nobody's radar.
And he just said, fuck the city.
And started going crazy.
I don't care. I'm going to go do my thing.
Went to Lockport, went to the surrounding areas.
I'm going to go out. Yo, but he was putting us, him and Shay Noir, they was putting us on the shows in New York and Atlanta. Like, we was getting ready to go to Atlanta before shit.
Oh, no. My little homie Big Steve's, too. I throw him in there, too, man.
Is he from here?
Yes.
I was good. Damn. Okay. All right. So my top 5, nigga. Man. All right. So my top 5 of the niggas that I believe that probably could make it in the industry. Obviously, you guys went with Jamal, and I fuck with Fonzo. I've known him since we were small. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put him at number 1 for me. For me, number 1 of the niggas who literally have what it takes, I think is Jinx. And I know that y'all like, yo, where to work at. I've listened, aside from the last tape that he snuck out, and I just don't see him online enough. I've listened to everything he's put out. I said it countless of times on my own Facebook, like, yo, this is the best nigga in the city, hands down.
I told you he got the best pen.
Listen,
I agree.
I remember him and my cousin Marquez made that song Fairy Tale, nigga, and I remember hearing that shit on WBOK and playing it for all my friends. Everybody
singing that.
Listen, son, one of the best songs I ever heard. So I gotta put Jinx there because not only has he, like, for me, been this nice since we was kids, I know he's been in legal trouble as of late. You know what I'm saying? And I know life happens, so, but I've seen enough tapes from him. And when he was up next to niggas who was supposed to make it, he was the stand-up. And I'm talking when Roxy Fam and them was lit, when Lather Gang, he was next to both of them niggas. And he was the standout in both to me. So that's number 1. Number 2 for me has to be, hate to say it, is Coach. He is literally the most talented person music that we got. Like I'm saying, he can make the melodic songs, he can rap. He has no work ethic whatsoever.
You're right. I actually swap out Banks and Coach.
I gotta put Coach there. Coach literally. Coach has. He got the tone. Like when you hear, it's the tone. Yeah. And like when like and not necessarily that. And I'll put it's the charisma. Yeah. Like for as the goofy shit that he do, he has so much fucking charisma. You know what I'm saying? And I think that shit'll sell. He don't work hard enough.
That nigga can sell charisma.
Nigga, he don't sell. He just don't work hard enough, but he's so fucking talented. And I hope once we push this out and they hear this, I'm not saying this shit in any way to be mean to nobody. I'm just giving my honest opinion. You know what I'm saying? I believe in every nigga that I'm saying. But Coach, he is beyond lazy. And it's not even lazy. It's completely unfocused. It's unfocused. It's unfocused, dog. For the popularity that you have, my nigga, you like when you post something on the internet, people comment, they respond to it. Imagine if you were constantly promoting your shit, and with the quality that you can put out, that's gonna sell no matter what. I see this nigga CJ mainly posts mainly the clothes. He maybe post opinion here or there, but it's mainly clothes shit. And what it is good shit, so it sells. 100%. He has quality music.
But you gotta remember, these niggas stay on Facebook.
I know.
You gotta get
branch off. I know. Got to branch off into Instagram, Twitter.
You gotta get out of the city.
Popularity in Western New York popularity is also a fucking poison to a lot of these things. And I think that's another reason. That's the reason that's Coach can't be what he's supposed to be, is because he's got that I want to be the man in Niagara Falls mentality. I hate to say,
fuck these niggas
for real.
here, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
You make it, you're the man in Niagara Falls.
Look, man.
You don't
That's
have to be
it,
the man in
nigga.
Niagara Falls. You can literally just make it and be now you the man in Niagara Falls.
Now you the man in Niagara Falls. You know what I'm saying? We don't niggas here we don't set the trend. Niggas here are gonna see some shit that's hot, let somebody else in Atlanta tell them it's hot, and then now all of a sudden it's hot to them. So you gotta literally have that mentality, fuck Niagara Falls. But off of number 2 on the number 3, it's gotta be Luck. I put Luck above Banks because of his work ethic, and I think Luck makes quality music too. I think that he'd probably be better in the producer role because for the star quality that he has, he doesn't have the tone for rapping to me. Like I'll fuck with you and I'll listen to his shit every time he put it out, but it's the tone. That shit that matters. So like a complete package would be.
I'm not drawn to his voice. I can understand that.
You know what
I'm
saying?
drawn to Coach's voice, Paul.
Exactly, but it's the tone that matters.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Which is why I also put Taiwan at 4. Taiwan, like you said, is not the best pen, but
That gritty shit.
it's the grit. You can look at Taiwan and I believe him.
I
believe him. Yeah, I believe him, nigga.
Like, all
right, you got that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
You know, like but about Taiwan is he for as talented he is he got to stop talking so much. Is he gonna wale himself?
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So like that matters too. Your presence online is a real thing.
I thought he said he wasn't making music no more. He said he's gonna stop.
I hope he don't. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I go off when I pick my people. I went off a lot of shit, yo. Like when I hear niggas saying, "Yo, I'm about to stop making music," I'm eliminating you. I'm not putting you in that.
No, I personally haven't seen that, but
okay. Yeah, I might be mistaken. Though. Yeah. I might be mistaken.
I think he said he said this might be his last tape, but they all do that. They just start talking. But again, talent wise, maybe he's not the top 3 I mentioned, but he outworks all of them. You know what I'm saying? And work ethic goes a long fucking way, and it also has to be about your image. His presence online is felt. He has a great following. You see him, he get the retweets, he get the likes, he get the shares. There's a lot of interactions, but it's to his own detriment. He could say some things where you look at him like, you didn't actually have to say that. I'm saying it
back to that poison, nigga, where it's like, yo,
exactly.
You want to be the man in the world or here?
Exactly. So rounding out my 5 spot is Jamal Gasol.
But I also said that's speculation because we not around.
We don't know these niggas from. We don't see you every day. So this is me as a fan. So I'm literally coming as a. This is how we had that conversation that didn't come out last week about how I'm drawn to a new artist and how I become a fan of a musician. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So this is coming from that perspective alone. Yeah. So that rounds out number 5 is Fonzo. Did I put Fonzo at 5? Yeah. I put Fonzo at 5 because I'm not super familiar with all his work, just his recent, like literally the last tape, Mr. 31. So that's the first thing I've heard from him, and that was super quality. But at the same time, it's a lot of growth that needs to be had skill wise, no matter what. Like I know that he promotes it. He's got the piff. He's got the rollers. That is industry as fuck. He literally puts the work in, and he has the right networking and market. He has the marketability, or he's very good at it. He's very marketable, and he has a marketing mind, so he's marketing himself.
He knows his brand
very well. Exactly. So that right there is gonna that is mainstream success. If you want,
I just want you to remember. We didn't, and then you mentioned that conversation that didn't come out last week that we had about what turns us on to a new artist. Yeah. Look at this fucking cover art, my nigga. Look at this cover art.
Quality.
Come on, bro.
Quality shit.
Quality cover art. You putting money behind that, so I trust that it's gonna be quality music.
Cause you care.
You care about this. Look, come on, man.
Cover art. This is all
These are all
Bonzos?
Yeah.
My nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
That's
about.
what I'm saying. That's why he number one to me. Like I look.
And you would,
all
and you
your
just
shit-
went and got him off title too,
Exactly.
easily
All of your
on
shit.
DSP. But that's another thing too.
Listen, I type in your name. It should be easy for me to type in your name and find you.
Mm-hmm.
I typed in Jamal G and his name popped up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not only that, it was extremely presentable. All of your projects got good artwork. You got a fucking a good header, nigga. Your shit makes sense. Like it's presentable.
That's
You
marketing.
got
That's
your
100%.
right.
That's
Like,
right. Yo, you not messy, but again, like I said,
Taiwan
yo,
shit mimics that too as well.
Yeah,
but I
but-
don't think he number 5. 5 is pretty low.
but for me, because
considering he's out working all of them.
I mean, is he though? Like him and you got to
Yes.
look at the okay. So Taiwan's been home for 2 years and 3 tapes. Nigga, 3 tapes in 2 years, bro.
So he's not out working number 4.
Okay, but he's not as talented.
we put in-
But
so
he's
hold
not
on.
as
You put
talented
in
as
talent
numbers.
over work
I have
ethic.
to put talent over work
Oh,
ethic
okay.
because
I understand. I understand.
if you put the work, the talent is the anomaly. Talent is something that it is it's a lightning strike. It doesn't. Everybody don't have talent.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody can work hard. Everybody don't have talent. You know what I'm saying? But also, those talented people that don't work hard don't make it.
Can I be honest? I think working hard consistently in itself is a talent.
Oh yes, being able to lock in is 100%
I
of
think
talent.
that is the biggest talent.
Being able to lock in.
That separates you. That
Is what that
puts
is
from
literally what separates
Jamal
you.
Gasol from not being mentioned to niggas looking like he's like literally a couple steps away.
Yeah, from being a dead ass star.
Or not even if we don't say star. Like what if he take the
You
lane
gotta
of
be a superstar.
or a
Nigga.
currency? What if he takes the lane of a currency?
Currency is a star still. He might not be star studded or a superstar,
But
this
he's
nigga a
recognizable
star is a
all over
star.
the world. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so yes, I'm saying. So all right. I'm thinking when I hear star, I'm
I
thinking
think
the
I
biggest,
think that
like
I think
Drake's
that
and all
Jamal
that
could
shit.
go on a countrywide tour. Headline, I don't know about that. Right at this point, I think he could grow into that though.
With
Okay.
a right headline, with a right lineup. I think anybody.
Do you
can.
think that he can give us Benny level production? I hate to say that because I feel like that's a super high bar. I'll bring it down a little bit.
I'm not sure who is he affiliated with. Is he affiliated?
Trust.
He would trust,
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think if he stays there and they see what they doing for Shay.
but Shay is a different breed.
Nice as fuck. No,
I was about to say no. All right.
Not only
Shay a
did she put in
different
the
breed.
work, not only did she put in the work,
She's the one I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. If every artist was Shay, if Charlie was worked as hard as Shay Noir, he would be on the same level.
It's beyond that though. Y'all gotta look.
That's
at
how talented she is.
her. Look at her business though.
Yes,
A lot
that
of
too.
these niggas' business is not good.
That
son.
too. That too.
Like if you just look at Gasol business, look at Shay business, like their business is superior.
That too.
And if your business is on point, that trickles down to everything you do within music. So for instance, let's look at Jamal, let's look at Shay, for example. Let's put them both on the platter. They business right. So that trickles down. Look at their artwork. Do their artwork look fucked up?
No.
Do they shit look sketchy?
Never.
Look at their beats. Do you hear tags in their beats?
Never.
Do you hear niggas saying do you ever hear about them stealing? They do whole fucking projects with producers. You see what I'm saying? Then you trick down. What's next? Merch?
Mm-hmm.
They
Both got
dropping
merch.
merch with every project.
Every merch, every
They
project.
got vinyls with every project.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? Like
They're on all digital platforms, easy to find.
they're on every single
Every
digital
social,
platform.
every
They're on
social is
social.
it's you literally are networking the right way, and that's the whole thing. We're the people that we mentioned, of course. Like, where's Rico's Twitter?
Don't know.
What's Jinx?
Lather Gang Rico.
Okay, what's Jinx Twitter? What's Jinx Twitter handle?
I follow.
Okay, I don't follow him on Twitter. What's Jinx Twitter? I put him at number 1, and I don't even know his Twitter account because I obviously
personally always
That's
say,
a problem for me.
yo,
man.
your
Yeah.
Twitter.
I don't know your Instagram.
Everything needs to be.
Like, this is
Fluent.
2020, my nigga.
Yeah.
This ain't, you not about to go and hand your mixtape to fucking Dame Dash at fucking Radio City, nigga. That's not happening.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
like-
Jinx, he got the biggest features. I was like, if we
Yes.
he got the biggest features.
Yes,
So
nigga.
it's like that. Features boost the shit out of you, son.
100%.
That boosts the shit out of you.
Nigga,
son.
he's
That's
got a cosign.
essentially.
I remember the nigga Fred the Godson was like, yo, this nigga is
and
nice.
he's on the project.
Yo, speaking of, and a couple niggas that I didn't
rest in
mention,
peace to Fred the Godson, son.
Big Steez. Number 6 for me. Outlaws. Go Green Outlaws up there.
Yo,
Only
bro
because
is crazy.
Listen, the
Bro,
nigga
nice.
is so versatile. Like he can make the young teeny bopper music, but the nigga can
melly and then battle rap.
The nigga can battle rap too.
Yo, I never heard Outlaw a project from him.
Yeah, that's it. He don't got a
why
project. That's why I can't put him in the top 5.
Okay, nah.
But I
look
think
at Luck. Why are you letting that young man go this long without a project? Because I've heard about him battle rapping and him being a young nice nigga for a while, for years.
You can't make a nigga do something.
True. But if he on your team, you kind of
that's not true.
Give him that. You can't sit.
You can push a nigga. You can lead a nigga to water, yo.
Yeah.
If he don't want to drink, he ain't gonna do it.
Oh, no,
That's
no,
it.
I'm not saying he's gotta force him. But what I'm saying is, I'm like, he see you. How many projects have you put out since he been fucking with you?
That don't mean shit though.
No, what I'm saying is, why? What is the hold up? Like, what is the reason that this young man doesn't have a project out? What's hold? I don't want access to studios. Not a thing.
Well, ask him, nigga. I hope we tag him in this too. Where's the project, my dude? Go Green Outlaw. We need that.
Like it's something. Like I would love to see him with a project.
Yo, I want Kamari to. I know we talking about rappers. Come on, yo. Come on. You got a million, bro. You got a million streams on Spotify and never gave a project.
Yeah. Honestly, it's
like
a lot of people
gave us a little 4-pack, bro.
Yeah,
and I understand that people go through shit, and I pray that when if he ever hears that he's in a great mental space and this is coming from a great spot, but nigga, where is the project, nigga? You got it. You have you got more. You got everything. You had that one record that could have taken you to a different level and changed your life forever.
Yeah,
and I don't know if you fumbled the bag because I don't feel like it's too late.
You know what?
But
some insider shit. A lot of this shit I realize is who niggas is around.
Okay.
Like who your management team. Kamari he make the music and then he kind of like looks for guidance. He asks questions like how do I do this? Like how do I put this out? Like you can Google all you want, but can't nobody Google how do you get something to somebody, whatever the case may be. What I just didn't understand with him is even if you look at his Spotify now, you can see he still has over 100,000 monthly listeners. And that song came out 2 years ago now.
Yeah,
he still has over 100,000 monthly listeners. I think whoever's around him, whatever information they telling him, the only thing you need to tell him is put out another song.
That's it.
You have over 100,000 monthly people waiting on another song.
They still coming to listen to that one song. If they see a new song, they gonna shit themselves.
Yeah. And even
don't
if it,
let
even
that
if it
song
don't
be
slap.
fire. No,
Yeah.
let that song be fire, nigga.
No, but I think his shit is
themselves.
he might get discouraged if it's not as big as the next one.
It don't matter.
Exactly, it don't. Just keep putting out another
they
one.
want more.
Put out another one.
Put out a couple more Lucy's. Give them a
project.
little
one of them
2,
gonna
3
catch,
pack.
bro. Like,
Yeah.
But I want him to be. I think that if we talking anybody, I know we talk rappers, but I think if anyone from the Falls who had the best chance, it was him. It still is him, but it was him.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's not too late.
Yeah.
Like literally, you still again. When I looked at your monthly Spotify listeners, last week we was talking about this in the group chat. I saw over 100 and some thousand monthly listeners. I'm like, this nigga is still getting 100 and some thousand monthly listeners. It ain't over. Like,
there's still a chance.
It's hell of a chance.
What 2
need?
years old by the time it broke?
Yo, listen, we heard don't.
Bryson Tiller?
Yeah, we heard don't. Yeah, don't was about 2 years old, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I was like, I don't know.
Was it don't or exchange? One of those was mad old.
Don't was the first one out, and exchange came out after that.
Okay, so there was don't then.
Yeah, so it's.
I think that black. No, it was that black record. I'm sorry. I'm thinking wrong artist. I'm thinking Bryson Tiller. It was black. That black song was actually I think super old too.
Ella May song, Boot Up.
Mm-hmm.
She premiered she got signed early. She performed that song at like fucking South by Southwest a year and a half before that shit took off. So, bruh, it ain't just you. It can happen to industry artists too.
Listen, we've heard the song already, but hearing it on the radio behind labels backing is gonna be a whole different ball game.
Fetty Wap's another one. Fetty Wap pushed his record for 2 fucking years before that shit caught. And he was in the clubs paying DJs, straight up payola, yo, play my shit. Baby, won't you come my way? For 2 fucking years.
He got, I don't know, but that was my local list, man. I hope that what I said, you take heed into it, or you don't listen to it at all, and you don't give a fuck about what the fuck Lace and Bradley got to say about your music, and you can continue to do whatever you have.
I'm
But
rooting for y'all, man.
I'm rooting for
Anybody
everybody
didn't
that I
say,
mentioned.
That don't mean
man.
I don't want you to make it.
100%, man.
I truly want, like, I just really like seeing.
I can't wait to see
People get
one.
on.
I can't wait for one of you niggas to make so I can tell niggas I know you. Like I don't know, like
Yo,
like
listen.
dead ass. Yo, like I'm like yo,
he from my city.
I know that nigga, yo.
Listen,
Like
if you niggas need some, if y'all want to come talk to somebody outside your circle, if you feel like they have been leading you astray, come holler at us, man.
no,
Not on
honestly,
some
yo, if
shady
you
shit.
disagree with my opinion, yo, just send me some music in my inbox. Honest, I swear to God, I'll listen to it. Send me some music, yo. I swear to God, I'll listen to it and I'll give you some honest opinions on it. Like, hey, as a matter of fact, speaking of, that's what we're gonna do from now on. In our music segments, at the start of the podcast, we're gonna premiere a local artist. Hopefully that none of us have heard, or a song from a local artist we've never heard before. We're gonna give our honest critiques right here on the camera. Hopefully you don't
And I
punch
can
me in
make
my
that
forehead.
I can make that. I already can make that extremely easy for us.
Yeah.
Let's
You know what
do
I'm saying?
I'll do the radio show.
Yeah, just
It's
don't
all-
punch.
It's all independent artist music.
Just don't punch me in the forehead after you hear it.
Nah, man, you gotta take the good with the bad.
Just don't hit me.
If
Hey, listen,
I'll tell you like
Charlamagne
this.
gonna punch his forehead.
Don't hit me, yo.
Yeah, you act if you want to act like if you act on that if you get on that bitch shit. I swear to God, I'll purposely start stunting. No, I won't do that because I ain't got no energy for that. I won't do that. Just don't be on that bitch shit, yo.
To wrap up this segment, I'm gonna be total. We just want niggas to work harder. Cause from the outside looking in, we not on the inside with y'all.
We're
The
not.
outside looking in, it just seems like 8 out of 10 of y'all niggas ain't working hard enough.
Yeah.
And out of those 8, 4 of y'all niggas really got what it take just off talent alone. So it really hurts seeing niggas not putting their best foot forward. Just plain and simple.
Go look up niggas'
It's-
origin stories, yo.
It's no hate. It's
I can tell
no
niggas that.
nothing. Like it's just put your best foot forward. And if you know you're not doing that,
Just watch Naruto, man.
You
I'll
know
be
what I mean?
honest with you. Naruto will tell you about hard work, man. Naruto Uzumaki. His ninja creed is he never gives up, never backs down.
hey, listen, warrior has 2 paths. He either dies or get better.
I'm just better.
But yeah, man, just look up origin stories. You know, I don't know what it takes, what it's going to involve. I don't know. I think you guys, honestly, I personally just think people truly need to get off Facebook. You'll get a reality check where your music stands with people.
You get a reality check of who you are when you get on Twitter.
Off of Facebook, you have to get your music into more
Listen.
places. There's no reason why you
I'm
should
telling
be
you,
talking
yo.
about promoting your shit. Hold on. There's no reason you should talk about promoting your shit and you not promoting all your social medias.
You can't tell us to promote you if you're not promoting you.
Nigga, don't tag me in a post with 100 other niggas, yo.
Don't. Oh,
that
that's trash.
doesn't work, man.
That's not it.
It doesn't work.
That's
I'm
aggravating.
sorry, like I'm just
Pay.
be
You know what
strictly
you
honest
do?
with y'all,
You
man.
put a little bit of money behind your shit. You pay for the ads on Facebook. They have.
But
You know what I'm
even
saying?
then, but see,
Not even just that though.
Make the clips. You need visuals.
You know what I'm
need
saying?
to
That's
make your
it,
shit
yo.
presentable.
Get
You need-
the videos. Get the
Wake up
quality
every morning
videos.
and post that shit. Like, yo, good morning. Make sure y'all check out my new single. Buy it if you got.
but let me ask y'all this though:
Like-
when music drop and you want to know what people feeling about it, where do you go? If you
What
want to
do-
see people's commentary on new
I go to
music,
Facebook.
I go to Twitter.
I go to Twitter.
I go to Facebook. I go to Facebook.
New music. Music.
Whose commentary am I trying to say?
It depends. Whenever
something the
something.
local niggas got to say, and I also want. I see. That's the thing. I understand that on Facebook I'm getting a local point of view, and on Twitter I'm getting a global point of view.
100%.
If at nothing else, a national point of view. So that's the
100%.
difference. I know that they don't.
Yeah,
They
That's
either
what I'm
that
saying,
or they
yo.
just don't give a fuck.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know who's in these people. I think what it is when you get so much love on Facebook and you go to Twitter and you go to Instagram and you get nothing,
Mm-hmm.
that shit is a gut check.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a pretty bitch losing all her likes on Instagram. It's over for
It's crazy because I'm way more popular on Twitter than I am on Facebook.
and you know, you get more interaction, random people interacting. Like I had to turn my Twitter notifications on because I'm in like 3 or 4 threads where the chicks is going crazy.
Like I judge that. I judge a lot of success on that scale because I think that if you can operate on a bigger scale, the local scale it doesn't compare.
It's
Like
gonna catch up though.
for instance,
have
building
false pride.
TrapNerd.
Yeah.
My nigga, like you go from CJ. You said we talk about you making clothes in 2014, right? We started. That was the first time you came with that idea, and we ain't move on it until 2018, right?
Nah, it was probably like 2016.
Okay, so we started in. So you put out a couple t-shirts, few hoodies.
Nah, I started the do-rags.
The do-rags, okay.
Do-rags and bonnets.
Do-rags and bonnets went off. What was the first thing that took off?
Took off. Like, I started selling a lot of.
No, what was the first thing that was like, yo?
He's like, oh shit, they fucking with this.
That niggas was like, yo, oh, okay, TrapNerd is a thing. How long did it take? 6 months? About a year?
No, honestly, yeah, it should. I don't want this to sound pain, but I kind of knew it was a thing off rip because people was fucking with it off rip.
That too.
And I just like I was I don't know if y'all caught that interview that I had with Ian, but I told him like I just kept adding to the menu.
That was it.
I didn't. You was on the joint, the Zoom joint.
Yeah,
I didn't see it. No,
I didn't catch it either.
I didn't know nothing about that shit.
I'm gonna catch it.
Yeah,
I
so
ain't catch it.
I added more to I just kept adding more to what I was doing, so I gave people more reasons to come fuck.
But okay, I just want to go on the time. I'm just speaking to the timetable.
Timetable.
2018, you bought the heat press in March.
Mm-hmm.
You put the shit out in April.
Mm-hmm.
When was the first time you sold somebody that wasn't family or me?
I launched the website when I launched the website, which was sometime around September.
September was the first.
Between September and October, between September and the end of the year, I made $800 online.
Okay, so in less than a year's time, you made a brand, something that somebody outside of Western New York
was interested
in 6 months. You mean to tell me that niggas who we know have been rapping for 10 fucking years,
longer than that,
don't nobody outside of Niagara Falls or Buffalo know you rap?
Well, we don't know that for a fact. But I'm just playing devil's
advocate. I know you playing devil's advocate, but that's the scale I'm talking about.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like that don't fucking matter. I don't give a fuck if nobody in Niagara Falls watch my stream.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if none of these niggas listen to
I
the
don't
podcast.
care.
Like, I love y'all, and I would highly appreciate it
if you did, but
y'all did. But
that's not my target.
Listen, I tell niggas this all the time. It's 50,000 niggas in Niagara Falls. You know how many it is in the United States?
It's like 17 billion on the planet, bro. Like
you can market to. You can get on Instagram and run an ad that shows in every single state, my nigga, for $10 a week. You can do it for $4, $2, nigga, if you want it. Like, nigga, you can. It's so easy, man. There's so many tools out there, and y'all just not using them properly. Y'all just want to sit on Facebook and tell jokes all day.
That's it, man. Hate to say it. But moving on.
Get y'all shit off.
Yeah.
Do the work, dude. You gotta put the weed in the bag.
Put the weed in the bag, man. Moving on from this local music shit, I hope you guys take heed of what we said. And please don't be coming at us like we trying to talk down on niggas, bro. Like, that's not it at all.
We got a TrapNerd cipher coming here because we ain't the Don Dadas of hip-hop.
At all, nigga. Like, I'm not the measuring stick of what cool is. None of that, bro. So don't ever.
I ain't tough.
I'm not tough. I'm not none of that. So like, I'm just giving my opinion as a fan of music in general. So like, if that's your lane of what you're going to be as an artist. So if you don't want to be critiqued as an artist, don't make music.
Also, we still putting some things together, but we gonna get us a TrapNerd cipher going soon.
100%.
Park shit.
100%. So come with them bars, nigga.
Y'all know I used to do the Freestyle Fridays.
Yeah.
I feel like we can do that. Get 3 niggas to come up there and judge. Bong.
I'm already in the process of trying to figure out how to run a
single round.
I don't even want that. We shouldn't even do. I don't even want niggas to battle. I just want you to come up here and kind of on some versus shit. Give us your best 3 tracks that you've been working on in the last 6 months, or not even 6 months. Give us your best 3 tracks in general. Give us your best 3. Give us your best 3 tracks, and we gonna judge.
Yeah, we could do whatever.
You know what I'm saying? But
I'm already. I think I found a way how to do it, but I'm gonna confirm.
I want to rap battle, but everybody don't battle rap though, so that's not everybody's lane. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I can connect with Jay Martin and we can start getting niggas
rappers. If they rappers, then they rap.
They not battle rappers, man. That's a difference, man.
No,
we talking mainstream success though. If this conversation started off on mainstream success.
We can talk about whatever. We can talk about this. I want to do that though.
So I want niggas to battle rap. Dog.
Rap niggas.
Tell us a joke, Dave.
Yeah, we can have a battle rap. Like, listen,
if we set up a Sweet 16 bracket.
Outlaw gonna win it, nigga. He the only
already-
battle rapper. Battle rapper.
Chase Niagara
Jay.
Falls, or are you talking just
SDK give it up too.
SDK. I mean, it's a couple niggas, but a lot of those niggas we didn't mention either, though. But moving on from the local, we do have to address the Lane situation. If those who have been living under a rock, in wake of Breonna Taylor's verdict or of the announcement of the police officers not being charged in the death of Breonna Taylor, but only being charged for the bullets that missed her, Tory Lanez decided that it was a wise idea to release a mixtape about shooting a black woman after 3 months of silence. I hate to say that I listened to it, but I did. Although that his ability to make music was never in question, so I don't want to sit here and tell you that the tape is good because you know that he can make quality music. He did not address the situation well enough for me to be appeased. And I'm actually like I'm still processing the fact that everything that went on with the whole I'm about to make a whole 17-song mixtape and promote it to the world about an incident between me and another black woman in the height of probably the most sensitive times that I've ever been a part of. So I'm still somewhat processing that. I'm disappointed in this approach because I wouldn't have done it this way. Do I believe that Tory Lanez should have given his side of the story? 100%. Do I think that it should have been addressed in a mixtape? No. If he gave us one song, I probably would have side-eyed. But what I believe should have happened, we should have just got a live interview. Maybe you sit down with somebody, you tell your side of the story, and then a couple weeks later, you give us a song.
Quarantine Radio, nigga. This shit, he just struck a deal with Quarantine Radio. Why did he not address it on there? And then my issue with it was because I
understand it's a legal battle because it's legal. It's literally legal, so you
Correct.
can't talk about it.
You are allowed to say you're innocent. You are allowed to
exactly.
say you're innocent.
You can proclaim you're innocent.
The day one, you can say I'm innocent. Tory Lanez did not say that shit. Not day one, not month one, not month two, not month three. This nigga waits to put out a project to hint around being innocent. And then he tried to use I'm in a legal battle, so I can't speak on it. Nigga, you can say if you're innocent or not.
Well, he did say that in the project. He did say
I'm saying, but it was.
But I understand what I understand what you're saying.
That's what rubbed me the wrong way about it. It's like, dog, I'm sorry, yo. The moment you get arrested, you can start screaming, I'm innocent. Like, the moment you're booked, you can say, you can say, yo, I can't speak on the details of the case because it's still an open investigation. You can say that, which every lawyer is going to tell you don't say shit because you're either going to fuck up the case or you're going to make it worse or whatever the case may be. But to say if you can or cannot say I'm innocent from day one, I'm not buying that in the least bit, bro. You are not telling me you had to wait 3 months to say you was innocent. You ain't have to put out no statement. You could have simply just said, yo, all the facts ain't out there. All I'm going to do is maintain my innocence.
That's it.
Shut the fuck up until everything came out
100%.
and went from there. You sat here and you was trying to do some behind the scenes shit. And you talk about your numbers is still up because the shit that came out with the blogs where they say, yo, he talking about, my numbers went up X amount %. He rapped about it. So I know he said that shit now.
Absolutely. He was watching.
So I'm just like, I don't know.
That's the only thing he responded to.
I'm not even mad about him dissing the other chicks either. Because I don't really think he disrespected them in the
That was trash though. Like, why are you even addressing the people that had something to say about it? Like, not even
because the
hypocrisy he brought out. I agree.
Like I said, he wasn't wrong in that.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, y'all talking about y'all took him off the deluxe. He like, no, take me off the whole album. Now, the shit where he was like, that gave you guys combined 40 million. Whatever. That's within music. I ain't really interested in that. But some of the shit he was saying.
He was dragging it.
Yes, he was dragging. That's what I'll say. He was dragging some of that shit. Some of that shit was true. But then he kept talking about this pro-black shit. Yo, we black brothers, we black men, we got to help each other up. And I'm like.
You trying to tear another black man down, nigga. You shot a
her.
gun. Whether you meant to shoot her, you shot a gun in a residential area. 100%. You was being a goofy-ass nigga and somebody could have gotten hurt or died. Somebody got hurt, but they could have died.
Seen 2 different reports that said, one said that the GSR came back, gunshot residue came back negative. One said positive. And that's so it's like, we don't know if he shot until everything is worked out in court and we get the official court papers. We not gonna know what happened.
Yeah.
To be honest, and I'm gonna be totally honest. This was my stance on it, and I'm gonna stand on it. There's something fishy going on.
I do agree with.
I just don't. It's a weird situation, and the fact that it seems like it's these two going back and forth, and there is an eyewitness to everything who has been completely silent. Is just not sitting right with me. I mean, he was fucking her too.
And here's the thing, though.
He claims.
On their side, on Meg's side, they don't have to be quiet about shit. They're not in defense of anything. They can literally, like she said, he shot me.
And now,
so the eyewitness is like, where's your statement at about this? Why haven't you agreed with Megan or disagree with Megan at this point? Or even if the eyewitness is like, I'm gonna just shut the fuck up and stay out of it. I thought Megan was your friend.
And all I did see the one the Shade Room had posted a fucking screenshot of her tweet. All she said was, "I ain't shooting." That was it. Like, that's all you got for it.
No, in the beginning when it first happened?
I take that back. She didn't even say I didn't shoot her.
I wasn't the one with the gun.
She said she said I wouldn't hurt. I wasn't the one with the gun, and I wouldn't hurt my friend.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
and I'm not saying she shot her. I'm just saying we don't know.
We don't.
What happened. And I'm not gonna keep speculating. If he shot the gun, hold on. I will say, preface my comments with, he's still guilty until proven innocent. The tape, I listened to the tape too. The tape did nothing to sway me the other way.
Okay.
So, if we're gonna put it on the table, I was more convinced by her live than I was his tape.
Agreed.
Yeah. I mean, I listened to it on SoundCloud. I wasn't giving him no streams. But
I listened to it on SoundCloud as well.
I was just like,
in the court of public opinion, he's still guilty.
And he's terrible at maintaining his innocence.
Terrible.
Absolutely terrible. This is a PR nightmare, and I don't get it because I just know legally. I understand you can't speak of specific details of what happened,
but you can maintain your innocence. And he did on the tape. He did say he didn't shoot her on the tape, and he maintained that type of innocence. But
3 months later,
I don't think that's genuine. I don't think going out and recording music is genuine. And your feelings, and I understand. Then also in an artist's perspective, I'm like, okay, well, what other way do you get your emotions out? So I can understand maybe Vincent in a track, a 17-song album, it's an album because he's independent and he called it an album.
Yeah, I think he spent his 3 months making that album. 3 months of his silence was him making that album.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie, the shit with the women, like, while he was saying some credible things, I just really felt like that wasn't the time, man.
Yeah.
Why are you attacking them?
Why are you addressing
No,
that?
he attacked men too. He got at J.R. Smith. He got at Bumby.
No, I'm not defending them niggas. Fuck that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
I'm talking about
it's
the women.
The women. I do. Why what you said does hold some weight. It's like, yo, if I pull up Kalani's page right now, Tory Lanez gonna be on her top 5 record. Why you ain't pull that song? So it's kind of contradictory there.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yo, you still get, I'm still responsible for so many views every month for you, but yet you saying this. So it's like, what side is you really on? Like, is you really just saying this because it kind of feeds into what he's saying. You just saying this because you're self-serving.
Yeah. So
I understand that. But at the same time, my nigga, shut up. It's just he said in the tweet, it's a time to say stuff, it's a time to speak and a time to be quiet. Nigga, that was something you could have stayed quiet on. If you wanted to give us your side of the story, you could have gave us a 2-pack. You could have gave us a Lucy and said what you had to say to us and her and the rest of the world, nigga, whatever. Nigga, you didn't have to put out a whole tape and then attempt to put it on all streaming DSPs, which some of them obviously blocked them. Shit, it ain't on Tidal, it ain't on Pandora,
it ain't on Spotify.
Him, I sue him.
It is on Spotify, I think.
If I'm him, I'll sue him for that.
I think it is on Spotify.
But even then, like he tried to compare himself to Mike and Prince, like the treatment they got.
Well, because I got my master's, so now they're trying to tear me down. No, that wasn't it, bro.
I'm like, nigga,
it was your own goofy ass actions, nigga.
Yeah, you were in that car. A chick said you shot him, motherfucker.
Like, that's not even like even if a bitch like, and I hate to say it, it's like, okay, well, a bitch saying you hit her, I'm like, I'm saying a woman saying,
that's a valid. We preface by say we're not saying we believe in domestic violence.
A woman saying you hit her, I'd be like, I'm going to be like, okay, well, what happened? A woman saying you shot her. Come on, son.
If your immediate response
is like, no, the fuck
yo, what the fuck she talking about? I'm gonna wait until the investigation closes and I'm gonna come out with my information at that point.
That
should have been your first fucking response.
And that is why he is guilty until
dead ass, nigga.
Nobody
like
believes you. That's why when you talk about they're trying to take you down, nigga. When a chick comes out and say you shot her, and your immediate response is not, I did not shoot you. I'm going to keep my mouth shut from there to make sure the investigation gets completed, but I did not shoot you and I maintain my innocence.
That's it.
Dog, if that ain't your response, don't sit here and complain 3 months later why people trying to tear you down. Yeah. I seen if a chick said a nigga slapped her, the first what did Justin Bieber do when a bitch said she raped him or some shit?
Statement.
Nigga, same day, put a statement out, put out the text message, and filed a lawsuit. Bitch, you lying on me? I'm suing you.
Nigga, listen, when the bitches and these is bitches, the bitches on that podcast, the Adam 22,
yeah,
the Adam 22 podcast was out there exposing, quote unquote, exposing niggas. Nigga, the very next day, them niggas is like, nah, that ain't what happened.
Trey Songz posted motherfucking
receipts,
text message,
ASAP.
DMs, everything, ASAP, maintaining his innocence.
Exactly.
Odell the next day was like, yeah, all right.
That's what I'm saying. So, nigga, you not about to sit here and tell me you couldn't simply maintain your innocence. I don't even care if you want to tell the story straight up, if you want to do an interview. I don't even care about that. You didn't even try to maintain your innocence immediately.
Then you continue to move like a goofy ass nigga.
Exactly.
So, like, that's
your actions of what you did after
man,
this
look,
makes
yo,
us
again,
suspicious.
I'm about to stay out of niggas' business, though. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm going to cancel Tory Lanez. I'm not going to sit there and say that because I like his music. I don't necessarily know what's going on between him and Meg Thee Stallion, but again,
we definitely.
I think that we have. I think I want to have a conversation about detaching from that because I think that I said this a couple of podcasts ago, but I want to start liking artists only for their music, and that's it. I unfollow all the fucking artists that I can. I don't want to see you on Twitter. I don't want to see none of that, yo. Put the music out, and that's it. That's all I care about. I don't want to know about none of the fuck. I'm not clicking the headlines no more because at the end of the day, yo, none of that shit really matters to me. None of these, like you said, none of these people are paying my mother's bills. Nigga, it's a fact. Yeah. So at this point, I'm not gonna get caught up in the hype of cancel culture. He did this to this person. He's not. Yes, he's moving like a goofy ass nigga. I'm not gonna say do I have to talk about it? Absolutely. But if I'm gonna be completely honest, I still like his music. I even like the fucking songs that he made about the fucking situation.
I don't involve in cancel culture because it's inconsistent.
Fucking hate to say it, but I like the fucking music, man.
I'm not gonna lie. Tip was fire.
Like, and that's it.
His music ability wasn't in question. It's your integrity, nigga.
That's it, yo. And again, yo, I don't want to be a fan of the person anymore. I want to be a fan of the music and the music alone. Like, and that's it, man. I think that we've gotten so caught up in that. And I was saying to CJ earlier, I don't even understand the fascination of people or women and like their obsession with rappers' BMs. These women aren't even talented, and you guys are so obsessed with people. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, literally, people are having debates about Ari buying her man a Maybach and the way he was acting at the party and shit. Like, why do you fucking care? These people don't fucking know you.
Yeah, like these niggas is helping Ari get rich just because that ass be moving.
It do
wobble.
It do wobble. That shit is a wobble.
She's a baby mom. We was introduced to her as a baby mom, son.
That's it. And the ass can move.
Yeah, like.
And niggas, people, I'm talking like bitches was on there like, yeah, y'all thought my bitch wasn't coming hard. She came hard.
Yo, it's chicks that went to see her at a fucking pop-up show.
They do that.
To the club.
They do that, yo. They just
went and saw her. I'm like. What are you going to see?
What the fuck is the obsession?
I don't. Even like that, these YouTube couples, same shit. Like
It's so
what the
fucking
fuck
weird
is
to
this
me,
shit,
my
yo?
nigga. Like, it's so weird. I think that it's weird that people, like you said, yo, when CJ said this shit to me last week, he was like, I think it's weird that people fanboy. And I was taken aback. That shit resonated with me all week, and I started thinking about it. Like, it's for real ass weird as fuck.
Yeah.
These niggas literally woke up and put their pants the way you do, and you make it seem like these people created air.
Like, I'm gonna keep it a bogus. As much as I love Jay-Z, as much as I love LeBron, if I seen them, I wouldn't fan out.
No, I wouldn't. They'd be like, oh shit, it's Jay-Z. Cool.
Oh shit,
Yo,
nigga.
can I get a picture?
Can I get a photo?
Yeah. No.
I bet. Be safe, my G.
Yeah. Cause
Keep doing what you're doing.
Nigga, you probably don't want to take a picture.
Yeah, you
I'm
probably
not
don't
about to
want
get
to take a
offended.
flick. Be easy, King.
Yeah.
I met you, nigga. That was good enough for me.
Exactly. I got the handshake.
I admire what you do,
Even
my
if I
nigga.
didn't get
Not
that
even.
shit, nigga,
I'm not
you
even.
said no to me. Like, I'm cool with that. That's good.
Nigga, I admire what you
I
do.
ain't
Keep
gotta
doing
be-
what you're doing, bro.
Yeah.
That's it, yo. Keep going, man. I'm a fan of what
Keep
you do.
grinding, bro. I'm gonna say what I can and keep it moving, bro.
Exactly. Like motherfuckers, I go to a concert because the nigga is putting on a show.
But
like,
see, that's
if
another
LeBron
thing,
didn't want
though.
to, I'm not going to it.
That's weird. That's fucking weird. But a concert, yes, you're displaying your talent, nigga. That's different.
You're displaying what I'm a fan of.
Exactly,
I wanna
nigga.
see
Like
what I'm a fan of.
exactly, yo. But I don't know, man. I got some more music
I
shit.
might go to the walkthrough. Well, in my previous life, because you know that's where all the hoes is gonna be at.
I'm there for the bitches. I ain't there for the nigga or the person that's there.
Yeah,
That person
no
that's.
disrespect.
But staying on music. Who played Fiasco? I know you guys seen that. Said he was better than K. Dot Lyric.
Oh yeah,
Where's X when you need him?
yeah. I wish X was here for this. Maybe we should save this for X.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, I don't think it's
This is
exploding the
part-time.
headlines. I saw it because I follow like certain shit that puts that in my
I follow
algorithm, but
Lupe Fiasco.
I don't think I do. I'm not sure if I do. I don't know.
I don't know
Like that.
why.
You know how
follow
if you
Lupe
like
Fiasco.
people like shit, you see it in your timeline.
I
So I don't know
followed
if
him
it's that.
since I started my Twitter back in like 09.
Oh nah,
It was one of my first follows too.
mine was Lil Duval and Fab.
Oh, so we'll save it for.
Yeah, we'll save
say
that.
for when
Facts.
X
Alright.
back.
All right, well, I'm moving off music. I don't really have any more music. Shit.
I don't think I had any music either.
It was a bunch of new records that came out. Sway Lee got a little something.
I did see that. I didn't even check it
I was
out.
rocking left and right to it. I'm not gonna lie, sounding real sonically Sway Lee-ish.
Oh, that dance like there's no one's watching.
Yeah. Travis Scott joint. That is Bryson
Travis.
Tiller joint. I kind of liked it. I ain't gonna lie. He got a new joint. I kind of liked
Okay.
it.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't be paying attention to the Lucy to the new Lucy section.
Yo, your joint don't come up like this. Like my joint,
I do
it's
it
literally
properly.
right there.
Yeah, that mine does too.
Oh, okay. You
I
just
don't be
skip
paying
through it.
attention to it.
Okay, yeah. Lil Wayne did a deluxe version of the Carter 5 with 10 new tracks.
This nigga Bryson Tiller is desperate.
I did not listen to it.
He dropped the Lucy and the deluxe version of his trap song. No, I don't think there was no new.
Man, fuck Bryson Tiller and that, man. Did you see that bullshit that nigga tried to pull? You brought a deluxe version of Trap Soul that came out in 2015. It is 2000.
Listen, I told you I don't have that kind of fanship for him. I
Listen,
never did.
son.
Him, Frank
Nah,
Ocean,
man.
them niggas like that.
Yo, nah, man.
They was never for me.
Nah, man.
Well, I like their music, but he was not.
Don't do that.
Yo,
don't
if
do
you look
that.
at this nigga
I'm trying to
bio,
figure
he
out
got
the
like
songs, bro.
husband,
I ain't
father, gamer,
With the weekend.
music maker, some shit like that.
Good. Hard pass.
Yeah,
I dropped a 2-3 week.
I mean,
No, he put it on deluxe so he can recoup more money on it. So
yeah,
you put
'cause
it
like
you-
that deluxe, even if it goes
So you
platinum,
put more money on your so to add to the trap soul.
that actual album stream.
Yeah.
That's why when you see well shit, I mean
They
well,
playing the
for him
system.
doing
5
for
years later?
yeah, that part, yeah, that's common though.
If it's in the same year, I'm fine with that. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
mind.
yeah.
If it's in the same year and you haven't dropped shit since, even if you dropped a Lucy or two since, if you drop new music in between you dropping your project and you dropping the deluxe, I don't respect it.
Fair enough.
Because why are you adding to that album? You've already given us new music, so now we're
Oh,
looking
okay.
forward to the
I see
next
what you're
thing.
saying. I see what you're saying.
Like you can hop on features and shit. I don't mind.
I'm trying to think
but
if
don't
Drake do
give
that.
us a new track before giving us the deluxe. That's corny.
I've never seen the deluxe version of anything.
No,
Drake.
no. Drake does he'll put a single out.
Yeah,
if it unexpectedly
that
blows up,
deluxe
he'll put
coming out the
that
same
album.
way the day the album come out, nigga.
Yeah, he don't do that.
Whatever, whenever.
I don't
Yeah.
even think he even put out deluxe. I think he late before, but I think he more so if he'd take a hot single and just put it at like Hotline Bling, he just put that at the end of the album.
Yeah,
It had
but
no
either way,
fucking
go.
place. But
That was crazy.
That nigga made the Carter 5 fucking 33 tracks long.
he added 10 more tracks to
Get
it.
the fuck out of my face, Lil Wayne.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
You laughing? I'm
yo,
dead.
do y'all check for Lil Wayne music, son?
No.
Me either. Yo, I'm like, it breaks my heart.
Yeah, I used to. No, I would. I'm not gonna lie to you. I still will go give it a stream. I go and try to find a track or two that I can like. But since the Free Weezy album, I haven't been able to find anything that's sick.
He put remember that project, the song he put out with him, The Transformations of Wayne. Like, that was a new single.
Nigga, I didn't even pay no. I haven't even heard it.
I didn't either. I just
That
found
was
out
on the
like,
album.
a couple days ago. That was on the album?
Yeah.
On the Carter 5 Deluxe?
The regular.
Oh wow,
Why he just put the video out?
it's a new single. You know how they do? They put the album out, then they give you a single, another single off
When
the
did
album.
Carter 5
This
come
was
out?
6-7 months ago, bro. I was still working. Like I had a job. I remember when this shit came out, and I was in the fucking
Well, that's
I
what I'm
remember
saying. I don't be checking for
That
Wayne
was-
like that.
This shit
It's
that
just
came out in
unmemorable.
February.
Jesus Christ,
Okay. No, I just don't feel.
it did come out in February. You're right. I remember. We talked about it.
Did he get his masters back or something? Like why he add 10
I
tracks?
I don't know, and I really don't care.
Yeah, Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Did
not
y'all
on
see
my
that
radar.
Kanye
I
wanna,
will listen still, but he not on my radar.
Kanye West said that he was gonna give everybody in good music their masters back.
I seen y'all put that in the group chat, but then I went and checked this.
He deleted it.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
What happened was he said he's gonna give him back. Well, people misconstrue what he was saying. He said I'm gonna get him all they back their masters. What he was saying is he only owns 50% of their masters, so he only can give back what he owns.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas took that shit. One nigga I seen, yo, I don't just give him back 100% of their masters. I'm like, nigga, he only owns 50%. He can't give him back what he don't have.
got.
So who owns the other 50?
Def Jam through good music.
So they don't own. They wasn't owning none of their masters.
I don't know what them niggas. Oh, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I can't say Def Jam owns 50%.
Okay.
So it's a chunk to Def Jam and possibly what they have. I don't know what the artists own. I know Kanye gets 50%, and the assumption is Def Jam has the other 50, but Def Jam can have the other 45, and then the 5% goes to the artist. Like, you know what I mean? We just know a bigger chunk of it goes to Def Jam than it does to
Can you
the artist.
imagine only getting 5% of your masters?
There is absolutely
No way that is possible. I don't know. I don't know music enough to how to know that works, so I can't really speak on it.
And it's crazy.
I get
that
why it
Kanye is
happens.
doing that. It's crazy that he was even doing that to people. I guess that's how you become a billionaire. But nigga, wow.
I don't think Kanye was doing it.
But you got to think about the
What
money
do
that
you mean?
you got to think about the money that you put.
50% of their
But you got to
masters.
think about the money
Who
that
was
you.
doing it?
You got to think about the money that you put into these artists.
don't-
Not. I'm just playing devil. You look to be crazy. And devil's advocate. Think about you find a Big Sean who has literally no capital behind, and you about to put $7 million to rolling him out and getting him studio time, TV placement, album out. You know.
I'm Big Sean, and that's what you're doing, and you put $7 million in me.
Yeah,
My first single recoups that.
that's not true.
Then what?
No, but what I'm saying is I don't think Kanye handles the business of good music. Like, remember when you look? Just remember when he was posting a text message to his lawyers. He was simply asking him, "How do we go about this? Here's my instructions. I want to do this. You tell me legally how I do that." So I don't think Kanye was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna need 50% of the masters gonna stay with me, and then we're gonna bust down the other percent to Def Jam and this."
Or
that.
if
I think he literally.
I don't
went
even
to
know
his
if Kanye.
management.
What if Kanye didn't even know? What if Kanye actually owns the 25%?
That's what I'm saying.
You
Like,
know what
I
I'm
think he
saying?
went to
Like,
his
we don't
management
know
like,
that.
yo, I want a record label. Go to Def Jam. Tell them I'm not re-signing unless I get a record label with it. And then the management was like, all right, we can go get your record label. We got you one. And he's like, all right, perfect. I got what I wanted. Like,
But
you
in
can
exchange
tell.
for that record label, they needed half. Of
Yeah, like you can
masters.
tell based on the way he's tweeting now because he had several
much is
chances to get his masters back when he kept like opting to get the money and shit.
How much of their masters how much of his masters do they own?
They own everything up to Yeezus. From Yeezus on, Kanye owns. Yeezus, from everything behind Yeezus, they own.
50% of those.
No. I don't know percentage. Let me say that. I don't know his percentage.
Okay.
But I
Yeah.
know from Yeezus, he owns Yeezus Forward. Which,
I understand what you're saying, but that's what it's important for me. Like, do they own 100%? Because if he owns 50% of those, I can see how all of that happened. It was like, all right, well, we keeping 50% of yours, and we want 50% of all future going forward, and we'll give you your label.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what I'm saying.
I can understand how that happened.
I don't think he was within the negotiations. I truly think this nigga told his lawyer, I want a record label.
But they had to bring that back to him, is what I'm saying, and be like, all right, well, this is what they said they'd give you. They said they'd give you what you want, but this what they want. This they counter offer.
Okay,
He
you
had
say
to
like on
agree to
a
that.
simplistic level, yes. I don't think they gave him the breakdown of a specific.
I
don't think he cared.
what I just said, I think is very simple enough for a nigga like Kanye to agree or disagree.
Yeah. I won't disagree with you, but it's him. I'm just like, I don't know what this nigga headspace could have been.
What was the original question? I'm sorry.
Kanye. We was talking about Kanye in general.
But what?
The Masters.
You just threw it out there.
No, Kanye was gonna give back the Masters to
so
Big
it was
Sean.
just a statement. He should. If he's really advocating for what he says he is, then he should. That's huge.
I'm not one of those people who think like it's unreasonable or unfair for an artist to sign away some of their masters, partial of their masters. But these contracts are predatory. Big Sean was coming off the streets. This nigga ran up to the radio station to rap for Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
Get a deal. He gave him a deal. It changed his life. So to him,
that's the thing though. It's like I'm cool with somebody like Sony owning half my masters and I own the other half. How am I gonna let Kanye own half my masters when he owns half of 5 other niggas' masters? He's trying to fight for his masters in addition to doing what he's doing with the fashion shit. He's not fucking worried about what I'm getting paid.
yeah. You seen Big Sean first thing he said, yeah, that'll help.
I shouldn't have to bust down my masters with the nigga that's signed. Not that heavily. That is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. The inception
especially when
of
it
the
seems
contract.
like especially seemingly. Does you think that Kanye really been putting that much money into niggas like Tiana Taylor to own 50% of her masters?
No, I said that's why I don't think he
Pusha
owns
T?
50%.
Well, at the time when he
Like,
got
come
them,
on.
just signing to Kanye was enough to be
Yep.
like, yo, I need to know who. Like, not to us. To us, we think, yo, Tiana Taylor's talented. You better do right by her. But to the rest of the people, they like, oh, Kanye West just signed a girl named Tiana Taylor. She must be good if Kanye West thinks she's good. So to them, that's the mentality that you
You
get
still need to push.
being next to him. Look
Nicki
at
was
Travis
Nicki,
Scott.
but she still needed to push.
No, I'm not saying they didn't need to push, but what I'm saying is to them, they like just look. Travis Scott is signed. I think he's still signed to T.I.'s label. He ain't. When the last time you seen this nigga around T.I.? Have you ever seen this nigga around T.I.?
I don't think him and T.I. fuck with each other.
He was signed to Grand Hustle. I don't know if he still is, what the paperwork is, but the immediate T.I. was like, all right, I got this kid, Travis Scott. He sent them up to Chicago with Kanye West. He's like, yo, go be with him. So he was producing on that Yeezus album, helping writing on the Yeezus album, got hot, boom, took off. I still don't know what their record situation is with her Grand Hustle or not. I don't know. But I know that's where he started. So like, it's just being sometimes at that point in time.
That cosign is worth
next
it.
to Kanye West.
The
This
cosign is
after-
worth it, and it's worth it 50. If you tell it we're gonna bust it down 50-50, you know what I'm saying, and they may be busting
It
it
don't
down.
be 50-50.
But no, that's the thing. So like
I'm busting your masters down 50-50 with Sony.
But look at it like this. CJ.
no, but that's the thing though. So like it could be like we don't know if it's you get 50%, I get 25%, Sony get 25%.
Sony not taking 25%. That like we said, like it had to be some type of stipulation where I'm gonna give you a record label.
But I mean, if you get 25,
so much,
if you're
money
getting
still.
25% of every fucking artist that I sign, all the projects that I put out,
They're vultures. I hear what you're saying. 25% is ample amount.
but we don't know the deal, so we can't really argue the semantics about it. What I'm saying is, I don't think that I think those deals are predatory, but I don't think that what Kanye is, how he's going about it is so fucking wrong. It's like he's
Joe Budden in it.
not even Joe Budden in it
I'm
because
not
it's
even
like
how you going about it though.
I feel like you can pull the flashlight out but sometimes the flashlight got to go on a different part. He put the flashlight on his face, so it's kind of illuminating the room, but he not putting the flashlight on the wall, the spot that really needs to be fucking. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's more like you said, it's more self-serving than Kanye to do all of this.
Oh yeah, I said that from the beginning. I said
Any
that
of
from day
the,
one.
it's not coming from the right place.
That's why
I think
sloppy.
he's doing. Yeah, I agree. I think he's doing it because he wants his shit back. But I think he realizes that if I'm Kanye West and I can fight for this and achieve it, imagine what I can do for the door that I can break down. I still think it's self-serving because he's gonna be even more cockier. Like, yeah, I did that, but
I don't think it breaks down any doors. Because Kanye can walk into Def Jam and say, "Yo, I want to get my masters. Let me go ahead and pay y'all, whatever the case may be." Are they gonna even take a meeting with some of these other niggas?
Word, yo.
You know what I mean? Kanye can stir the pot, and they'll be like, "We gonna at least take the meeting." And then the one dude, I think in one of the text messages he posted, he said, "Dude won't meet with him because it's a legal situation." So they're even addressing this nigga. Some of them, they'd be like, "Nigga, if you don't get the fuck, I'm not giving you shit. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm not even taking a meeting. I'm not even addressing you, nigga. Go figure it out." And then you'll see niggas on the internet crying about their paperwork and how this person ripped them off, and niggas just ignoring them like, you shouldn't have signed a contract. Shut the fuck up. But Kanye West said it, and I was like, oh my God, how can you wrong Kanye West this way? And then he started releasing his own paperwork, and niggas like, nigga, you could have fixed this years ago. Why wasn't your masters important to you 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago?
2013.
Yeah, like, what is up with this? And, you know, I told you, it's self-serving to me. Overall, could it help? Possibly, but, I mean, nigga, it's one Kanye West. Leverage, nigga. It's called leverage. Not many artists have that. How about you niggas stop signing these niggas to these predatory contracts? I told you that shit about Diddy with the Bad Boy, where niggas kept complaining about these Diddy contracts. Niggas like, well, niggas signed it. I'm like, well, Diddy knew better than to even present the shit. He knew better. He knew at the time. He just kept saying, oh, this is the standard. Well, I'm like, well, why is your standard contract different from Rockefeller's standard contract? Because I don't hear a single artist on Rockefeller talking about they ain't got their fucking masters. If since niggas say Jay-Z sold they shit away, where is these niggas at on Rockefeller? Why ain't Beanie Siegel saying nothing? Why ain't, we ain't gonna say Mrs. Bleak, Young Chris and Neef ain't say shit. Like, you don't, Cameron, why he ain't say shit?
I made more millionaires than a lot of.
And these niggas are not complaining about their masters. Because it's interviews with Dame saying, yo, we don't do that kind of shit, son. You don't fuck niggas over business-wise. And you don't hear, them niggas was mad about maybe not getting their album released because when Hov said put your shit out before 50 come, you better put it out. You ain't getting that kind of shit. These niggas had their little riffs or whatever, but you don't hear none of them niggas ever came back and said, yo, Hov ain't pay me my money, Hov ain't give me my masters. You never heard that. So I'm not about to sit here and listen to a nigga tell me from Diddy saying, yo, that's the standard contract. And a nigga that came out in 96 got a record label and fucked by 98, and he signed a shit ton of niggas before 2000 hit, and none of them niggas arguing about their masters. You're not telling me that shit, son. I'm not buying it. That was not the standard contract. You did the same shit to black people that white people do. That's what you did. And with Kanye West shit, his shit self-serving. I don't think Rockefeller even mortgaged off his shit. I think he did. I think when Kanye West went back into those buildings to renegotiate his contract, he took money and mortgaged off his fucking masters.
Absolutely.
Like when niggas say, oh, Jay-Z sold his contract, I'm like, I'm reading the legal jargon and I'm not seeing that. I need somebody to specifically explain that to me. And then you hear Kanye keep going off. You're like, no, nigga, it sounds like you mortgaged your fucking masters off so you can get money and get your little way when you go on these little crybaby rants. And your lawyer probably telling you don't do this shit. And you probably like, I don't want to hear it. But nah, man, I'm not buying that. Like, it's self-serving.
I agree.
It's self-serving, but you know, we can say niggas don't sign a contract, but if you Big Sean, you trying to get on, are you not okay with possibly mortgaging it off your first 3 albums if you think you're gonna make 15?
Absolutely.
Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, I'll give you that.
Too.
It's worth it. You got any bullshit? I'm about to move on to something serious.
No, we can get to the bullshit after.
Okay.
We do serious.
A new digital clock unveiled at promises to tell you exactly how long act for irreversible emergency alters our human existence. The climate clock unveiled by artists, blah blah blah. basically depicts we have 7 years, 102 days, 12 hours, 2 minutes, and 1 second. Don't know when that picture was taken. It wasn't taken today. That shit scared the fuck out of me. Like, do you 7 years, my nigga?
I was
That's
scared too when I seen it.
that's. I'm still in my prime.
That didn't scare me
Why doesn't it scare you?
because I saw a bunch of articles come out where states are banning like fossil fuels.
Where? What state is banning fossil fuel?
California, they did it first.
That's California. Like that's
No, for real. I saw like at
Bruh,
least 5-6 states
okay,
come out
that-
immediately.
What are fossil fuels?
Gas.
cop that.
So you can't use gas?
They're gonna make it to where you have to start producing electric cars.
That's it.
You gotta save it. We gotta save the planet. That's the number one problem is fossil fuels. So all this gas that we just putting out in the air, that is the number one problem.
Yo, I think that the quarantine had a lot to do with that.
Remember when people said how the Earth shifted with the quarantine? It healed itself within those 3 months because less people were driving.
Boy,
and-
it started to heal. Right?
Yeah.
Listen, I think that quarantine had a lot to do with that, for one. And I think that this post coupled with the fact that California is just fucking on fire and the sky is just orange. Nigga, come on. Like, that shit is fucking.
All right, so I be high and shit. So I was thinking on there. You know, like the one saying you gotta. I think that this ain't the first time it's happened. Obviously, I think that as the world just gets, it's gonna get to a point where it gotta reset. We gonna push it to that point where it gotta.
You want to have to be the part that. What
I don't
happens
know-
when it
I don't know-
resets?
I
Nigga,
don't
I'm
know
like,
what that entails.
what
I'll
is
be
it?
honest with you. I don't know what that entails, but I feel like we gonna push it to the point where it has to reset.
I mean,
I get that.
That's why you see these people pushing for the new Green Deal. The Green Deal is to clean this shit all up, like immediately. Like it won't be maybe in 15 years you start to know.
No,
It's
like
gonna be like
5-year action plan.
Yeah, it's like no, you're gonna start doing this shit right now to clean this shit up. Like that Green Deal, like they trying to get like them little fucking wind things, what them fucking things called them windmills.
Wind
They trying to
turbines.
get more windmills, wind turbines. They trying to get solar panels now. Like they trying to push for all that shit. You gonna start seeing any new house built gotta go with solar panels. You gonna start seeing shit like that coming up because it's just we fucking this earth up. And honestly, I blame our generations before us because the niggas just be mortgaging off our fucking future, not looking at the repercussions of it. And people can say you Monday morning quarterbacking it. No, we not, nigga. Y'all niggas had the data. These niggas is using the data that y'all had back then, and they using the data that they collecting right now. And you, like you said, that pandemic. I think they might have said, "Yo, shut the country down for 3 months and let's see what happens."
See how
However many months.
we'll get some. We'll experiment in that way.
Yeah, because we got a virus we can use. Let's go ahead and we need to keep people safe because we don't want to spread the virus because I do think the virus itself is real. I'm never disputing that, but the pandemic itself, I think they use the opportunity for that virus to shut the shit down and be like, all right, let's see what happens here. And when we seen that shit, they're like, oh, this confirms everything.
Yeah, but then at the same time, that contradicts everything that is going on. Like you just said, you're going back to work, nigga.
Yeah,
So that completely contradicts that. Well, if that was something that they seen at the results, why would these corporations or the higher ups allow that for corporations to open back up and allow people back in the building? Or why would Donald Trump, I hate to say it, why would he be campaigning to open back up the country?
Oh, it's easy. That's simple. The economy. Money reigns supreme. You got to open this bitch back up or we gonna fuck it. It's over. It comes down to money. They like, hey, we got enough data. Y'all get enough data in that time frame? Yeah? All right, cool. We got to open this shit up because you're fucking up the money. And then once we get the money out, we start rolling out new laws, literally the shit. I seen like 5-7 states say, yo, enough of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
They like literally hitting hard cracks. It's mainly those extra liberal states, like Washington and Oregon and shit like that. The West Coast, they need to because them niggas been burning forever.
Mm-hmm.
But something else is going on. This ain't no damn pandemic, son. It's y'all niggas y'all ain't telling us something. You know what I mean? So we about to see.
What if it is? And then they dead ass, it was like, yo, y'all niggas, Y'all niggas got 2 years.
This is it. Yeah.
This
Figure
the
it
last
out.
election, nigga.
Figure it out.
Y'all better keep them in the house.
That 7-year countdown, man. I
The
don't.
whole fucking UN got together. The leaders,
could be it.
leaders of the UN got together and was like, yeah, listen. Hey. Pandemic.
All right, cool. Keep niggas in the house. Coronavirus
for everybody. That was it.
Yeah, man. And we're gonna see.
Crazy. What if that really happened?
I don't think it's out the realm of possibility. I think they at the end of the day they look like they can be enemies all they want, but these niggas is greedy and they want power. Having power for nothing means nothing. If your country fucking burns the fuck up from whatever, from global warming, then what are you doing? You don't have power. A lot of these countries is dictatorships. So nigga, I'm supposed to leave this to my kid, to their kid, to their kid. So this is my kid's shit.
Does the planet burn or does it freeze? This has always been my thing with that Ice Age shit. When we learned about the Ice Age, I felt like that was the reset.
Yeah, could have been.
Have y'all never thought that?
Yeah, but then at the same
felt
time,
like the world froze over. So you mean to tell me that the world was here and then it just froze over? What happened to it?
now it's not freezing.
It's burning.
It's burning. And what's going on is the world is
It's more water.
Going to rise. It's more water.
Yeah.
Sea level.
Oh, because they're talking about like the ice caps and like what is it? They keep saying Antarctica is break. Like they said, ice caps is melting.
Feel me? So like that's the opposite.
But listen. This is where I'm going with this. Yeah, y'all right. I'm not telling y'all that y'all wrong. World floods. When we learned about this shit, the ice caps.
Bro.
Do y'all know what the purpose of the ice caps is? The reflection.
Yeah.
So it moderates the temperature. If the ice caps are gone and there's no reflection, there's no sun to come down, nigga,
it's gonna freeze.
It's gonna freeze. It will burn first, but that melting is going to it's gonna go from extreme fire to it's gonna be like stepping out of a sauna to jumping into an ice bath.
You remember?
It's gonna send the world into shock.
10th grade.
That's what happened.
10th grade. Earth science.
That's what I'm talking about. I took Earth science.
They made us watch the 21 Days or something like that. It was Day After Tomorrow.
Day After Tomorrow.
The exact same premise.
Yeah, but I think that was
obviously super dramatized. But that's exactly what happened.
They just sped this shit up. They sped it up.
Dramatized.
I think that what the science they showed is probably very factual. They just sped
exactly.
It
just
super.
super.
Yeah, because what it did was it flooded first.
Yeah.
Ice caps melt. It flooded, and that shit froze.
That is what happened. That's the reset. Can we survive that? Is the question.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I don't think so either.
I think we can.
Noah's Ark.
I don't know.
Y'all remember that shit in the Bible? Noah's Ark, nigga. Y'all remember in the Bible? No? Okay, never mind. Jesus.
I think humanity can survive, but it's going to be tough.
I want to know how Noah survived on that ark in the middle of the ocean that flooded when it froze. It froze. You know what happened?
It only rained for 40 days and 40 nights.
Wooden ark combusted. That's what happens.
No. It only rained 40 nights, like Jesus said.
maybe that's how long the ice.
Don't listen. I don't give a fuck about what the niggas in the Bible said.
It was a fucking land bridge made of ice.
Oh,
what else can cause that? Like these are like they tell us this. They taught us this in science. Now I don't believe everything. Don't get me wrong.
I believe science is real.
I believe science is real. I don't believe everything, but this is something I believe.
Okay.
That land bridge, nigga. So you mean to tell me that motherfuckers was walking across oceans that was straight up frozen? Ocean. The very ocean that we have never seen the bottom of was fucking frozen? You know how cold it gotta be?
Remember those whales that was they out here eating the hearts or some shit?
I'm sorry,
orcas,
orcas.
Not even to stop there. My nigga. Nigga survived.
Humanity survived.
Humans survived.
Humanity survived through the Ice Age.
Did it? Actually?
Yeah.
Or that might have been the dawn of. That could have been the dawn of humanity. We don't know.
What? I don't know. I can't actually remember the fact of that. I don't know if
I don't
humanoids came before the Ice Age or after. That's a good Google. That's a great Google question.
That's good. But however, shit, if we was around before then, we survived that. I think we could survive. I think at least enough motherfuckers can survive it to.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it like this: they know it's coming.
I think that they know that is exactly what's coming.
So they know it. They're like, hey, we about to get these temperatures that we're not gonna be able to breathe in. So we need to cap this shit out.
Look what I've typed because this is a great segue into what I'm going to talk about next. Look what I didn't even make it there yet, but look at the second suggestion.
That's ridiculous.
Come on, son.
This nigga typed, "Did humans come?" BEF, and the second suggestion is, "Did humans become before or after? Did humans come before or after the Ice Age?"
That's the second suggestion, bro.
That's disgusting.
That is fucking insane.
Go ahead, transition.
The analysis will show the humans in North America before, during, immediately after the peak of the Ice Age. However, there were humans in North America before, during, and immediately after the peak of the last Ice Age. However, it was not until much later that populations expanded significantly across the continent.
Oh, then we easily.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll survive.
We'll easily. I mean, everybody's definitely not. Those people who don't want to wear masks in public, they're going to be the first to die.
Natural selection.
You know, of course. You know,
natural selection. People who don't believe science is real will die first. That's great. That's
perfectly fine.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to everything the scientists tell me to do, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, and I'm gonna survive.
I'm a natural skeptic, so I might not make it through the whole thing.
That's fine.
You know,
I'm gonna survive. I'm a cockroach, nigga. I'm gonna make it.
I don't trust white scientists.
I'm gonna make it to the end.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If a white motherfucker was like, "Yo, take this pill, it's gonna save your life," and I'm like,
I don't know, son.
I'm like, y'all take it first.
If a nigga that I know came up to me and was like, "Yo, take this pill, it's gonna save your life, dog," I'm taking the pill. But all right, dog, you better be right.
All right, dog, you better be right.
You better be right.
And to be honest, that's fucking sad, son.
That is sad.
That's sad. We can't.
That's racist.
What?
That's not racist.
No, my opinion comes from racism.
That's a racial bias.
Was because what they did to us.
We have a racial bias, but it's based on them.
What happened to us.
All right, let's transition.
Yeah, because I don't want to get into racist shit. Yeah.
Oh, did you guys see The Social Dilemma on Netflix? Have you seen it?
No, and I meant to watch that shit.
Jesus, okay. I'm not going to say a word then. I want you all to watch it. We can talk about it when y'all watch it.
I have time.
The two of you have to. I implore you to watch it. It's imperative. It tells us about the speculations that we've always had about the algorithms and shit like that. It's everything that we've speculated is true. Plain and simple. And they break it down for you. These are the people who spearheaded the first versions of the apps that we love. It's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. These people tell you they were in the boardrooms of the focus groups of how they wanted to present and how they wanted to hook and engage and how they monetized these companies. It's fucking insane.
This is for the monetization, right?
No, that they do have somebody who monetized Facebook. They have the person who monetized Facebook.
No, but then like the social dilemma is about the point they wanted to monetize it, right?
No, it's not just. No, it's through. It's the study of the effects of social media and what it's done. It's obviously the foreseeable future of social media and what it needs, for the place it needs to go, and it tells exactly the focus groups. Breaks it down.
It's not like, yo, a bunch of niggas sat in the room. We're gonna create an app called Instagram, and we're gonna make it do this.
Yes.
It's not that.
Oh, it's that.
It's that.
They're telling you exactly what they were talking about in these groups.
So they had a plan 10 years ago for what Instagram is, and now it's coming to fruition?
Yes. They knew everything that they know right now 10 years ago, and they still let it happen.
Curious about that, though.
Now I'm curious to know what's going to happen in the next season.
Because I look at like...
Listen, son, I swear to God, the algorithms predict people. Like Westworld, nigga.
Westworld. Yeah, I tried.
Listen, son, I swear.
Watch season 3. Season 3 of Westworld is going to be so much interesting to you probably not.
No. Listen.
Season 3 of Westworld was so underrated. It was like, yo, it was such a big leap, but it was like, yo, this was coming.
CJ.
The machine.
CJ. I am telling you, bro.
The algorithms.
AI. They talk about AI. We say that AI is like, it's something that's coming. Foreign. No, it's here already. Do you understand that some of these algorithms that run every program in our lives, like the lights that we have, is run on the algorithm. the fucking the heat that we use is run on an algorithm. Everything in this world is all based off the fucking internet.
I know my internet runs on a fucking algorithm.
Like it's listen. It's intense that they're so complex that they become intelligent on their own. That these algorithms are so written and so complex that they're not programming these anymore. They're programming themselves. They literally explain that in the fucking doc. I'm telling y'all, man. I don't even want to say you need to smoke some weed to watch it because I was sober as fuck and my heart was beating fast after watching it, nigga. You're gonna look at I don't know if y'all have noticed, but my social media presence has been way down because after watching that shit, nigga, like watch it.
I mean,
watch it.
When that shit leaks and it becomes extreme public knowledge. I know it is technically public knowledge now, but if it becomes a situation where people like truly believe it and buy into that shit, niggas is gonna literally just drop off social media like flies. Right. Like, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? Based on what it seemed like you're telling me.
Dog, these companies are literally selling your impressions for 3-4 cents an impression. Impression is how long you stare at a particular post. Selling these companies 3-4 cents an impression. So their job is to keep you on that phone.
It's a lot of money too.
So they use psychology. They use shit that, like the dopamine that we all fucking, it's a natural innate fucking nature in us to want to connect with people around us. This is basically our species in general is what reproduction. That's what we're here to do, is reproduce. So in general alone, we're gonna fucking crave interaction with other people. They literally capitalize off our psychology, basic human psychology, to make these tech companies the richest companies that ever existed in the history of the world.
These fucking dweebs.
It's fucking crazy, my nigga.
We're social outcasts, and this is the result we get.
Fucking crazy.
99%.
Like I look at my kid and I'm like, yo, I love the fact that I can give you a tablet.
Because the niggas that's not social out, the popular niggas, there's probably none of the niggas that's in that boardroom.
No.
None of them niggas that's in that boardroom is a popular motherfucker.
No.
So
not at all.
It's like it comes from a bitter resentment towards society.
No, because I don't believe that was what Mark Zuckerberg in his college dorm room was trying to do. I don't think
that's why I asked you, like, was it from the inception of the actual creation of the app, or was it once they saw what these apps can be?
This is from monetizing. This is from this is from the monetization standpoint. I think that's where they talk about the start of the apps, obviously, when the documentary starts, but the premise of the show is basically from the monetization standpoint and everything from that.
That's what I was asking.
That's the point, though, because it's like, yo, so Zuckerberg started Facebook, and
it was just a means to connect.
That's it. That was the purest form of it. Him in that dorm room, like, yo, how can I get everybody not only on this campus, but
on the campus,
this
surrounding campuses too,
and the campus in the state over, and the campus across the country to all connect, and we share what we got, and it could be even bigger than that. And he created that and made it that, but then it got to a point where so many people were using, they were like, yo, I'm sure he started to see money off of it even before they started to monetize it.
You ever see what's it called? The shit? What is it called? It's called Social Media. You're a Social Network. You ever see that movie?
No.
I did see it.
Yeah, he literally started to make money very early on before it became this conglomerate. He made it went from college campuses. The moment he opened it up to the public, it was like, oh, cash in time. And them niggas sued him, and the motherfuckers got like millions of dollars and shit like that, and they ended up becoming like partners, billions and shit. But yeah, he got the money he saw was, even in its purest form, he got it early, and then it turned into this next shit that they probably talking about in this documentary, where it's shit's like.
It's when the companies came in. This is when the corporations came in.
The IPOs.
Yes, that's exactly. That's it right there.
Was all those people, over. But that's that. Once they started coming in and saying like, "Yo, yeah, you're making this, but we can multiply that by 100."
Because they're trying to market to us. You understand that they're just trying to market to us. Like, okay, we talked about it earlier. You liked 1 or 2 streamers, all you fucking see.
No, it was 10 streamers in my feed. Like you might like.
Or like I go on Amazon and I search anything on Amazon, Now it's in my Facebook feed. It's in my fucking
Instagram,
Instagram
too.
feed.
Aren't they competing? Some of these be competing companies,
But that's the
and
thing,
they
though.
all sharing.
You
data.
understand that we are the product.
Yeah.
Facebook is selling us to the corporations.
It's a fact.
That is crazy.
That's a fact.
That is a fucking
Or are the corporations selling us to Facebook?
No, the corporations need us. They need to market to us. So they're selling us to the corporations for fucking 3 cents per impression. No,
Yes,
it's
I'm saying,
free.
I'm talking about like
Anything that's free, you're the product.
you know how you Google, like I'm Googling fucking say like I'm Googling
Like,
I'm Googling slides, right? And then it shows up in Facebook, but I Googled it. So Google must have given that information to Facebook, right?
say that again?
Say if I Google some slides and then it shows up in my Facebook.
Oh, my nigga. When you
Google
click
sold that, right?
accept, no, when you click accept, those cookies.
Facebook takes it from there.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. They're like, oh, you said that we can have permissions to all your apps? Cool. But you didn't read that when you press accept to make that Facebook 10 years ago.
Oh, nah.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't read
I
that.
don't read that shit now.
So Google's not giving them the permission, giving them the information.
I'm
You're
giving them permission.
Facebook the permission to go on your phone and check your Google history.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And they are
Oh,
immediately converting
shit.
that shit to an advertisement.
Oh, they're selling that right to the advertisers.
Yeah. And now and
Like
that's
I've been all through your search history, your phone, everything you look
that's
at.
clean data. That's like niggas kill for that kind of data, yo.
Listen,
Now, imagine
listen.
you got to go
Yes.
through Facebook for that. So what
Yes.
does that make
Every time
Facebook?
I got an STD scare and I want
Yes.
to search shit.
So
Yes.
So
Yes.
now in that
That's
case,
crazy.
then
That's crazy.
Donald Trump is right.
Huh?
They do need to break Facebook the fuck up. Then
Yes, nigga.
they do. If Facebook literally has that much, they can hold that data hostage. They can be like, well, you know what? Google pissed me off. They didn't support this bill.
This
that
is
I
what
needed.
Westworld is about,
Give them
bro.
50% of this shit.
You understand that this is what Westworld is about? This is
Have you watched Westworld? Mark?
Nah,
He
I
hasn't
started
made it
I
through.
stopped it.
Oh
this is
my
what
God.
Westworld is about, right there. That data, being
This
able
is
to
it.
analyze human behavior over a course of time.
Listen.
Imagine they've gotten us since 2009. They became mobile on our cell phones since
This
2009.
is exactly Westworld. Westworld. Listen, bro. It's a
It's
world.
crazy, yo.
How far did you get in?
Like 2 episodes.
Yeah,
3
you
episodes.
ain't-
Somebody
You ain't
got
see shit.
killed or something like
You
that. or
ain't
shot.
see shit.
You
So
ain't
the
seen nothing
world
yet.
that you see, that westernized world, it's a fucking amusement park, which is
I saw
basically-
that in the
I
laboratory.
think of that amusement park as Facebook.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Where they're
And
literally
they just
analyzing.
manipulating everything.
They're
like,
they.
They're not even
watching
manipulating.
behavior.
They're just
you
watching.
have the options to do
Whatever the fuck you want.
wanna do,
Exactly.
just like you got on Facebook.
They're analyzing the whole
But
time.
they're
though.
collecting all that data.
Okay.
They're like a therapist. That you're sitting there venting to them or telling them whatever you telling them, and they just writing shit down. Writing shit down. Word. How'd that make you feel?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Just collecting all your data, and they
You know, Facebook got
exactly.
suggested. What's now, right? Suggested comments. You
Yes.
click on somebody's stat and it suggests what you should say to them.
Listen, they even have
That is
what the question that they ask you before you post a stat. What's on your mind?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Nigga.
Because we're reading your mind.
Listen, we know what's
We're
on your
reading
mind.
Your mind.
We want
You're
you to
about
post
to tell
this.
us.
We're gonna listen. You understand? Like I got
Well,
5,000
niggas are
friends.
fucking-
I got 5,000 friends on here, my nigga.
Niggas
I
are
see maybe
subtle.
200 of them.
They're subtle assholes.
No, we're just stupid.
No, they're just
We're
subtle
sheeple.
assholes.
We're
This is
fucking
why
sheep.
people hate
What's on your
capitalism.
mind? Wink, wink.
Yeah, this is why people hate
Fucking
capitalism
dicks.
right here.
This
That's
shit right here.
capitalism.
This
That's
is
it.
what people hate about capitalism.
That's it.
Just because if there was no capitalistic motivation, there would be no reason to do none of this. If you had,
It's evil.
if you didn't have
Capitalism
billions
is
to
evil,
gain off
bro.
This, why would you, I don't give a fuck about what's on their mind. I just wanted to make a couple dollars off this shit. It made me a couple dollars. I'm not about to be doing all this extra shit.
It's evil.
You wouldn't go that fast. You wouldn't go that route. But when you see, oh, I want to be a trillionaire. How do I do that? Oh, I can just start collecting this data. Data reigns supreme these days. Data does reign supreme. I have known that. Data is the king of all mediums. No matter what medium you're in, if you got the proper data, artists, music, podcasts, companies.
Well, because you
selling,
can manipulate
advertising.
data. You can literally, okay, well, how do I market to this person? Well, this person likes this, and this. So I'm going to give them this, this, and this.
Yeah, you can put an ad right in there.
Yep.
I see you like this. Oh, I saw you looking up this. Here it is right here for you. Go ahead and cop that. We got it. And that conversion rate, shit. CJ, you know what a conversion rate, how many click-throughs when you run an ad.
Yeah.
All that's data. They giving us that. Facebook gives us that for
Instagram too.
technically for free. Yeah.
Well,
Facebook and
Instagram
Instagram.
will, actually Instagram gives you that too for free. Insights and shit.
They're like, oh, we know what you need. We gonna give you just enough to continue to sell in your business.
No, Instagram only gives you that on posts that you promote. They don't give you that on regular ads.
Yeah,
posts.
correct. Yeah, I'm talking about ads. When you run an ad. Yeah, when you run an ad, they give you a
Which
lot
is
of
fucked up.
shit.
They should give you that data on regular ass posts too.
Yeah, you can see some of like your impressions.
And keep it a buck, yo. I think that's part of the fight that Joe Budden is fighting for.
Wait, what? Well, it depends on kind of account you got.
Give me that data.
If you got a business account, you
if
can
I have
see that.
a personal account, I should still be able to collect my data. I should still be able to know how many people. Twitter, for example, when you go to Twitter, you can click on any regular ass tweet that you got and view your insights on that post.
That's a
How many
fact.
people have clicked that post? How many people clicked on your profile because of that post? No other the two predominant apps are Facebook and Instagram, which ironically are linked, do not give you that intelligence. They just don't.
They sell it.
Because
That's
they
it.
selling it.
Yeah.
That regular ass info of your personal profile, they're selling that. That's crazy.
That's why you don't
nuts.
want to give them nothing. That's why I'm not giving them
delete both
niggas
of them and
nothing.
Go straight Twitter.
I'm not giving them
No, I
niggas
can't,
nothing.
Can't delete Instagram.
No, I'm just not giving them nothing. I'm not tweeting. I'm not making posts on Facebook about anything that have to do with that's not about TrapNerd, nigga. If it's not about TrapNerd on my stream, nigga, you ain't gonna see me posting no more.
That's what I'm saying. It gotta come. Like I post I posted like I'm 30 now. I'm about to try some ice cream. They can sell. Honestly, like this is where people say I be conflicted at, because like if you want to take that data and go run an ad for me some ice cream or maple walnut, and I don't give a fuck.
You can't make me buy anything.
Yeah, like
that I don't want to buy or that I can't afford.
And even
but my thing is the manipulation behind it. It's like I know I know what the psyche is, because yes, I'm aware of what's going on, but I know the manipulation behind it for my own child who's not aware.
Yeah.
And that's yeah, exactly. He just don't know, and that's the thing. So even my thing, that's the thing is like this, yo. Like I'm gonna challenge myself tomorrow to do this, but I want to wake up tomorrow and I'm not gonna touch my phone on social media because I want to see what my original thoughts are. I want to know what my day is like when I'm not influenced by the thoughts of other people or what the fucking algorithms think that I should see today.
Which I hate. I hate it.
Don't like or like think about how often where some days where you like I know when I'm on my phone too much and I go to click and I don't see I don't see new tweets. All like I see 4 new tweets and then I see an old tweet that I've just seen before after I go back to the refresh the Twitter page. And I'm like, okay, why do algorithms want me to see specific these 4 tweets? I follow 1,000 people on Twitter. I can only see these 4 people tweeting.
Yeah, it don't make no sense. I feel you.
Yeah, I know if I cycle through, I know I'm on my phone too much. One cycle through is enough to tell me. Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. If I hit all 4 of those within a spin cycle, yeah, I'm done.
To be on social media, I think it's a valuable tool. Like, I think that there is a lot of positive things that you can use social media for, i.e. businesses, i.e. connecting with old friends or people, staying connected with classmates that you want to stay connected with. But I think that it has to be a healthy dosage of it. I think that, like you were just saying, I want to be able to put my phone down and have a designated time. Like, oh, well, I got an hour or I got 25 minutes right here. I'm about to go take a shit. I'm going to be on social media for the next 25 minutes. And after this 25 minutes, I'm putting my phone back down and I'm going back to either being present with my family. I'm going back to being present at work. And I'm not going to sit there in the middle. Like, I'll be literally in the middle of doing work. I'll do something, finish completing whatever task I had to do at that second. I got another task that's lined up. But before I complete the next task, I'm going to scroll 20 minutes on my phone.
Yep, unnecessary.
Stupid.
I started catching myself doing that. Yo, I moved my desk. I said, yo, I'm about to move my desk. I'm about to put my phone on charger away from me and just literally just lock in. Because, like, dog, you scrolling nothing. You're
Nigga.
not scrolling anything. Like
You're not
you
even
just
getting.
was
You're
on
not
this shit
getting
10 minutes ago.
exactly. You're not getting anything valuable from nothing that you're tweeting about, or you see people
That's the
tweeting.
beauty of it. Them niggas, that's what they intended.
Yep.
For to get us on these goddamn phones, and they probably in cahoots with the fucking cell phone company.
Absolutely.
Yeah, keep dropping new phones every year.
Nigga, no. Why you think unlimited data plans came out?
Like,
Did you have unlimited data before social media?
no, nigga. Didn't need it, nigga.
They're like, yo, we'll help pay.
Before we was on Snapchat and fucking Instagram all day, before stories and all that shit, we was still operating on what 4 gigs a month, nigga.
Yo, like dead ass, man. I remember I was like, oh shit, we only got 20 something gigs. I'm mad, Simone, you got to bump that up. I'll need my phone a little more. Like that, I was on that kind of shit.
Exactly.
This is before I was watching YouTube.
Oh my god! Don't
You know what I mean?
YouTube and Netflix. Now you can watch every streaming service. You can watch cable on your phone, nigga.
Yes, I got the Direct TV app. What's on right now? You got that Direct TV? Let me get on that. Connect that shit to your HBO Max. Connect that shit to your Hulu. Connect that shit to your Netflix.
You know what's another weird thing for me? They can stream without using data.
Yeah, you can say them motherfuckers now. You can say them shit on your phone.
I use the AT&T. No. I use the AT&T.
Oh yeah, and then this is no. Oh, it's cool. We ain't charging you for data for this.
Streaming.
We just hooking you up, right? Because you got AT&T and we ain't cahoots with these niggas.
I told y'all, man. You ain't had none of that before social media started popping off, son. There was no such thing as unlimited data. They
like okay, so another thing about the documentary moving forward.
You hear it though? Unlimited data. Nigga, that's what you giving us.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think we giving it to you? Nah. You really giving
You was giving us we had limited data plans for you, but now it's unlimited data.
Yeah,
so we can
that's nuts to think about,
I got 1 gigabyte left for the next 7 days. That means they losing out on
7 days of
hardcore data?
Yes, exactly.
Nigga, no. Introduce a new
No.
plan.
Oh no.
Them giving us unlimited data. Okay, so say just for fuck's sake, say they was charging us $20 for 4 gigs.
Mm-hmm.
Now they charging us, and what were they making off of that? Just throw out a number. Say they were making $1 million off of that.
Yeah.
They give us unlimited for $20. That same $20, and they make billions off of our fucking data.
Weekly. I literally they are paying for an impression for you. Like,
you know what else they did with the phone companies? They allow more than. Remember, you used to only have like 4 people you was allowed on your plan.
Unlimited
Nigga.
people. Come on, add a line.
AT&T got like 8 fucking lines.
Add a line.
Me, my wife, 3 of my kids, and my mother-in-law all on the same data plan. Unlimited data. $20 a line. For the first couple lines, I think it's whatever. And then after that, it's just $20 extra dollars, and you can get whoever else on your motherfucking line. Yo, come on, man. Yeah, if you start to really sit back and think about this correlation, because niggas used to not be able to talk after 7 o'clock. They like, oh, they ain't on their phones until after 7? And then they go to sleep by 12? Bitch, we need more data than that. This shit crazy that's just like all hitting like... Yo, these niggas ain't do us no favors.
That shit hit us like a ton of bricks. You thought they was looking out.
Yeah, they like.
Nigga.
I'm thinking like, oh, we going into the 21st century.
They
was motherfuckers on
nigga.
We are going into the 21st century.
Yep. So we trying to move forward. How we about to advance society? So
it
then
wasn't giving us something for nothing.
Yeah. So then
man, we thought we was.
The scary part of it is the ability for it to influence thoughts, and now that we can't decipher what's real and what's fake.
And even to piggyback off of that, like I said a podcast or 2 ago, your thoughts influence your actions.
Yes.
So if you got these motherfuckers influence what you think, they basically controlling what the fuck you do.
Yes.
Yeah. That shit is fucking to think about. It's extremely scary.
Scary as fuck. But then at the same time,
as I grab my phone, I'm going to text.
Listen, think about it though. When Donald Trump announced his presidency, what happened? We all laughed, right?
Yeah,
we didn't think it was serious.
I was like, oh, I know it. I knew what he was doing.
No, because this is not the first time he's announced his run for president. He's done this like 7 different times.
I know, to renegotiate his contract with his TV deal. That's all I thought it was about.
So he ran, but niggas made a joke about it, like, yo, Donald Trump for president.
Trump 2020. Oh.
And then what happened?
It caught steam.
It caught fucking steam. Want to know why? Because the Russians were able to infiltrate and start floating propaganda out.
I hate how they blame black people. That's
Like,
not...
no, they didn't float propaganda about Donald Trump. They floated the propaganda about Hillary being so far ahead that we didn't have to do anything. It was no way Donald Trump could be president.
That's how they sold that shit.
That was it. It wasn't the support of Donald Trump. It wasn't the people that endorsed him. It was getting us to not
believe that there's no way he's gonna win.
Yeah, so remember how they always talk about how it was like 10 million voters or something like that. That's sat. Psychology. Yeah,
but what is social media?
Didn't go vote.
What is social media? It's literally operating on our psychology of wanting to connect to human species.
Social media is reverse psychology.
Fam.
Wow.
Fam. No, that social dilemma. Like, I watched it and I told you it changed my outlook on everything on that. Like, as far as what social media is for.
Tonight.
Yes, nigga. It's that good.
I've been deleting people. I haven't watched the shit, but I just something subconsciously. I'm like, yeah, I got to delete. I got 1,000 friends on Facebook. I don't need this. Don't need it. If I ain't go to school with you and you ain't family,
like I don't talk to 1,000 motherfuckers a year.
I don't even see 1,000 people shit on my feed, nigga. If we ain't go to school and you not family, I'm deleting you, yo.
Listen, yo, I'm gonna be real with you. I moved to a new city. I literally speak to the people that live in a close proximity to me, and that's it. When I say speak to, I mean wave my hand, say good morning, how are you doing, and I keep going.
Y'all only got one neighbor, so
I speak to y'all niggas all day. I talk to y'all all day long, but that's it.
Yeah.
Why do I feel the need to have 5,000 people as my friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that?
We need 5,000 likes on our page.
Yeah,
that's
what I need.
My 5,000 friends don't like the page, or however many friends don't like the page.
So why am I using it?
You niggas is useless. That's why I'm deleting. If you're not family, I don't need you on my Facebook.
No.
I don't do anything on Facebook that you're going to help me with. I can run an ad and reach more people than you.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's
Remember,
why
my
personal Facebook,
ads, running 40,000 people.
I'm telling you, my personal Facebook isn't even my primary Facebook anymore. The first thing I open up now when my Facebook opens up is my TrapNerd gaming page.
Yeah, first thing I open up is my Instagram page.
But no, I said it to that my gaming page is the first thing that opens. That's my primary page.
And you can have a feed on that shit now.
That's all I care about.
For people that want to do that,
yeah,
like, they already know, like, oh, you don't want to be on this shit no more. So here, let me help you do this. Now you can follow pages that you like with your follow page.
That's
and
it.
That'll be your feed now.
That's it.
You can do that shit now. Like if y'all don't know if y'all saw the notifications, I was just having our pages follow all types.
No,
of
that's
shit.
not my TrapNerd pages. I don't follow nothing like. I follow people that were on my page. Like when my face mask was booming before COVID, y'all wouldn't believe how many nail texts is in my new.
Yeah, you used to post a lot of them motherfuckers. Yeah,
just follow back. How many followers you got? I'm gonna follow you back. Show some love. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I got mad fucking nail texts in my shit. Ain't shit. Just like fucking I hate to put it like this, but bad bitches. You know what I'm saying? Bitches that was seeing the shit, liking it, following. You know what I'm saying? That's how it all started, really.
I'm doing that on Instagram. I'm cleansing Instagram too. I'm like, we don't.
I deleted Instagram app off my phone.
We have no interaction.
Nah, like, Instagram is the devil for me.
Instagram, I need interaction.
That explore page is like it's.
I never got into the explore page.
Explore page is the algorithm for me, but no, it does it on Facebook. I mean, Instagram has its own algorithm too, but explore page show you what you're really looking for. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even hit the explore page.
Me either. Like,
man,
I use the hashtag because I know how useful it can be.
Because my thing is this: I don't follow like super fucking like. I follow either celebrities or that's it.
Okay, so can I be honest?
Like I don't have mad local people on my Instagram.
Instagram not one of those apps that I get on and scroll.
Okay. That's fair.
I don't fuck about your pictures.
I follow certain kind of I'm not.
No, Instagram makes me feel makes me feel small about my life. Why? That's why I don't like.
That's exactly why I'm not on there.
Oh yeah, I be following like those information pages and conscious page because they post mad videos that I be like.
I follow them, but the shit. I mean, a lot of other shit that I follow is shit.
Superficial. I'm like
Superficial
some of that shit off.
Bitches that's posting super like the bad bitches. You know they post a lot of superficial shit.
Yeah,
I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see you in a nigga ghost.
Now I don't follow Bernice Burgos, yo.
I had to.
I'm just like, what am I following her for?
What are you doing? You just taking a picture? I unfollow Brittany Renner. I unfollow all of the Instagram baddies.
Like,
Nigga, I don't.
You just making me lusty.
I like the credit consult guys in my timeline. I like the more information in my timeline. Real estate people in my time. I want to see that shit.
I just want to cleanse it to the point
too.
I want to get back to social media to what it's supposed to be used for. A tool to connect to yours, like Facebook and Instagram, to connect to the people that I know. I don't necessarily want to maybe not Instagram, but Facebook definitely.
Yeah, Facebook,
where I want to connect to just the people that I know. I want to keep it small, 400 or 500 people that I've had personal interactions with. I'm completely okay with it.
Yeah, I think I'm at that now. Yo, it's an app. I'm gonna tell you about.
Like I'm fuck with that because I want to cleanse all of that.
Yeah.
But I think that there's only one way to really eradicate the fear of what they said. Okay, so remember when I sat here and I told you that civil war is very much possible?
Oh, I knew that shit, nigga. It's more like
they literally said that in this documentary. If social media, because the age of false information of how real that is, you know what I'm saying? So my only opinion on the only way to really truly eradicate these problems is you have to regulate the time, obviously the time spent, the access to wrong information. You can't filter what people put on the internet. It's just whatever. They can, but you can't.
You're talking about just internet in general, not Facebook, right?
And Facebook in general. Like Facebook, internet.
Facebook will fact check your shit and kick you the fuck off.
Yeah, okay. Internet in general.
Okay, internet, yeah.
In general.
Correct.
You can't fact check the internet.
Yeah.
But in order to avoid what I guess you could say the last resort.
Dropped your gun, nigga?
Yeah, in order to avoid the last resort though, there has to be some major change of regulation. Like when I say regulation, I mean real crackdown on who has access to this.
Not to cut you off,
go ahead.
But do you think that having to pay for certain apps was such a far-fetched idea?
No, I don't believe that.
I do if they're still
those 5,000 friends. Given what we know about how much money they're making off our impressions, I get it. But those 5,000 friends that you got, how many of those do you think is willing to pay $5 a month to use Facebook?
Not many.
Exactly.
If that.
There goes half, just like that.
Yeah. And then people would say that, well, that's a way to try to what is it? Silence America, because that's another way how we all say Canadian.
Classism.
Yeah. And that's, what is it? No, it's more like, what is it? Is it socialism?
Classism.
Classism? Is it?
What are you trying to say?
Niggas of a certain
you
class
went to where
you afford that.
No, not that's classism. When I'm saying just regulating social media in general, I guess you can put a regulation. That's kind of like a regulation on free speech.
Yeah.
So what is that? That's socialism.
That's
right?
socialism.
That's socialism.
That's damn near socialism. It's like communism is the father, socialism is the baby.
Okay.
So that's where that runs under that line. That's why people hate socialists. Like when you hear no one should be a billionaire, people are like, oh, stop that socialist propaganda. That's like, hey, the part of it that makes it socialist is you're telling me I can't make as much money as possible. So that would be socialism. If you tell hey, we got to regulate. When the government starts to step in and start regulating shit,
yeah,
that's socialism.
Oh, you can say it's a socialistic idea that I'm coming up with in regards to social, I guess, censoring what social media can do. And when I say that, I mean these corporations shouldn't be able to buy data.
I don't think it is socialism, nigga. We got the FCC for a reason.
Or then you go and when they make the contracts of the terms of agreement, make that more simplistic. Make that a regulation.
Why is that 3 pages long?
No, you make it. We say it in bold letters exactly what you about to do. We selling your shit, dog.
Just
Are you okay with it or no?
Treat it like cigarettes.
Exactly.
Nigga on cigarette cartons and say
Exactly.
this can cause cancer. On your fucking shit, you better put in bold, highlighted in yellow. We will sell your data.
100%.
If you don't like it, don't get on this site.
That's it. That's the regulation.
You got other options. You got,
but
Reddit.
you got it. But you have to limit the spread of false information.
Yeah.
Like I think that like even with COVID, niggas was out here burning 5G towers because they thought that was out here emitting fucking giving niggas sickness. You understand that?
I almost believe that.
I know. And then you said, he was like, nigga, what? How does that even make sense?
I independently thought.
what it was is just niggas was looking for answers.
But
some people went
in the age
extreme.
of information, the most dangerous is misinformation.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
if everybody can literally get on the internet and just start throwing everything, it's like Wikipedia. What happened when niggas was able, when everybody realized that anybody can update Wikipedia? Our teachers told us we're not allowed to use Wikipedia for our projects because that shit can be wrong.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. I remember they banned that shit. They're like, Wikipedia is not a credible source.
That's crazy because now Twitter and Facebook is the credible source for everything now. I hate to say it, but whenever I hear something, the first thing I do is go check Twitter to see if it's trending.
I'm not going to see.
I do too.
Exactly.
I do too. But to be fair, the news is spread faster on Twitter. Even if it's false and initially, you at least gonna start getting updates where eventually Twitter is gonna catch it before you can't. I can't turn on CNN and find out Kobe died.
For
they
example,
didn't report it till 4 hours later.
Yeah.
Twitter already told me
At 10 o'clock.
at 4 hours prior, Kobe is dead, and it was on top of Twitter shit. Because Twitter regulates their news now. They like, hey, what just happened? Like when Chadwick Boseman died? Oh,
Yeah.
he died? Wait, what? Then they tweeted from his account. Twitter immediately put, when you go hit, what happened to Chadwick Boseman when he died? When they say RIP Black Panther, any of that shit, that's why they say Chadwick Boseman related RIP Black Panther under it too. So now when you hit that, what's the first tweet you see? The shit from his timeline. I can't go to CNN and get that shit that fast.
Listen, just like I said yesterday, dude got shot right up here at the corner. Nigga, I'm walking up to the corner with the nigga Roach. I ain't know he went live, but he goes live.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Nigga, you seeing it happen live before the fucking paramedics get there, before the ambulance get there, my nigga. On social media, you're knowing when it happens exactly
In real time.
while it's happening. You can watch it
In
actually
real time.
happen in real time before this shit hits media circuits, before this shit goes viral, like all of that shit.
So to your point, the way you regulate that is because we now use social media as a news and media outlet, you hand the regulation over to the FCC. We have all the information, all the evidence to prove that social media, yeah, it may be used for entertainment for some, but a lot of people use it as a news source. So because you use it as a news source, you make announcements, you become I forgot what the law is called. It's the same regulation that radio and TV have. You become a reliable source of information, some shit like that. You now can say, FCC, when it comes to your specifically just your news shit and information, we are now going to regulate how you guys handle this, because we can't have people on live getting killed. Like, niggas is dying on live.
On live.
There needs to be a buffer.
Yes.
Like a
30 second.
to 45 second buffer.
Yes.
There's no way you should be able to die on live and we watch this shit.
Yes.
Like,
Agreed.
that shouldn't be
100%
possible.
agreed.
That shit is disgusting.
You know what I mean? So, like, that kind of shit, that can be, because you don't have to let the FCC in on everything.
But there's
else.
no rules.
Yeah,
There's no rules.
regulations.
the
Listen,
Wild
son,
Wild West.
it's so crazy because you think about this, yo. When they used to run cartoons at 9 o'clock in the morning for us, the FCC literally would say, yo, you can't market this to this particular age group at this specific time.
Yep. You cannot buy airtime for that. Even my son watches the Baby Channel.
Yeah.
When they first came out, they advertised they were 24 hours education for babies. They said, we about to watch this shit for 24 hours. This is not enough education for y'all to advertise like that. Either add more education to it or take that advertisement down. These niggas added a whole 10 slot show. They do colors and color crew and all types of shit. So that they can regulate that. Like, I'm not saying give FCC the information to all of your data or how you run your business. But when it comes to the media and news information segment of Facebook, the
Which
FCC
is the live.
can 1,000%.
Which is just the live.
Yeah.
100% the live feature.
Yeah.
The live feature is 100% something that they can regulate.
And let's say if you got a page that say you're a gaming page, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you go on your gaming page, specifically meant for gaming, and watch live of somebody dying, ban your shit.
100%.
Because that's not what you told us you was doing. You told us you were going to be playing video games on that fucking page. You just showed somebody dying. Your shit's banned.
That's
so
it.
in order for you to even go live and present any type of news, it goes through a news page. So if you decide to make a page, say, hey, I'm going to be a credible news site, all right, you got to send us in some type of credentials saying that you're a news, even if you independent, you got to have your shit on paperwork or something. You better have some type of credibility when it comes to that, or you're not allowed to make a news page.
Like the action, like the nigga from the action that's walk around the city just following cops, taking pictures, yo.
Like you don't have to strictly say.
I fucking hate that nigga, yo.
You don't have to be like even censor nobody.
I don't like that
That's
shit.
not even censorship. It's like, yo,
because it's, you know what it's about. It's like he ain't. I know the crime is happening down here, but it's crimes that happen in Lacelle, but he ain't out in Lacelle. He out here, and then you know the first thing that happens on those pages when he posts them, the racists come. Look at him happening again. Go look at the page. Go look at his page from the coverage of the dude that just got killed. And look at how many racist people are on there. I just don't like the propaganda. I feel like I don't even think it's propaganda. I just don't like it.
I feel because when a couple of kids had got when there's been 2 incidents where kids have been on the ATVs and. Man, listen, on them posts, niggas is going crazy. Well, if they wasn't doing it,
why aren't they at work? Why they don't got jobs? So how can they afford these ATVs?
So for him, what if he goes, registers as a credible news, whatever credentials, and he go around and do that? Would that still be like an issue or?
No, I mean, like I said, it's not on him. I'm not gonna put the onus on him. It's Facebook.
No, what I'm saying is, so that's what I'm saying. So if Facebook now makes you go register, be credible news, right? What y'all saying y'all have a problem with, he would get sued day and fucking night for that shit.
Yes.
But because he can make this page and say, look, I'm not a news source. I'm just a person who
using Facebook, and I'm just putting up information that's going on around me.
I just give information out. I don't know if it's fact or not.
Because there ain't no rules on the internet, man.
Yeah. That's what I'm
ain't
saying.
no rules on the
internet,
internet,
make that
bro.
regulation like, look, when it comes to specifically news and information, you are not allowed to just put the fuck what you want.
But these websites have to regulate it because that's the domains that we are using. We're
Correct,
using these platforms.
When you go, you send the FCC in on these websites and say, look, you're going to regulate this pieces of part of your websites. If people want to go send memes, and you don't give a fuck about that.
You know how they got motherfucker department where that all like you report a tweet, somebody's reviewing that. There should be a department that's reviewing all lives.
All lives.
It's like a compliance department. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like what I'm saying is to your point, I'm 1,000% agreeing with your point. I'm saying you can do that without sounding like you're overstepping the government's overstepping their boundaries. You can simply like, this falls under news and information. If it falls under news and information, special credit news, it goes to the FCC, the Federal Communication Commission.
Yeah, but America and our innate nature to fight tyranny, and so we're gonna say anything that's impeding on our First Amendment is against our constitutional right, and that's the argument that I don't think that any right-minded American can side with.
Well, it wouldn't impede on it. If you want to go,
what I'm saying is like, but you can say that, but then at the same time, like, why do I have to do that when I can literally just say this is what's going on around me, which is like, honestly, for real, like. If I see some shit happening, like, yo, I seen a nigga coming down Pine Avenue on live and they shoot and stay inside. You know what I'm saying? Or I can just tell niggas in the neighborhood, stay inside. That's still presenting the news, but at the same time, you start regulating shit like that, and then it becomes where you're impeding on my First Amendment right.
No, I'm talking
just
about
playing devil's advocate in that sense.
To be a credible source.
Oh, so credible source, yeah.
If you say, yo, y'all need to stay inside, I hear they shooting, and the credible news source.
But see, that's the whole thing, though. It's not just credible news sources. It's misinformation from blog sites and everything. They're not even news sources. They're just blog sites
because they're presenting themselves as. That's what I'm saying. If you say if you're going to present this information, you need to be a credible news source. So if I say, yo, I want to start News 9 in Niagara Falls.
Because I'm saying like, this is some shit you get from like, what is it? What's the one website that shares everything? Fucking
TMZ.
Like a TMZ, not even TMZ, because TMZ is more like
They're credible.
That's credible. No,
They're just shady as fuck.
What is it? The U.S. something, U.S. Weekly. It's one of those always
the U.S. Mail.
U.S. Mail. That's it. U.S. Mail. They're the motherfuckers. No, they're not.
Then it needs to specifically.
But they share they always have the propaganda.
And that's why I say
they always got clickbait.
Like, yo, you need to register as a credible site, as a credible news network, and if you're proven not credible, there will be some type of shit saying not a credible site. Like, you gotta at least.
It has to be like a cigarette pack.
I'm not
for real.
Impede on your note, but I'm gonna at least label you as a not a credible site. If you're not credible, we're gonna label you as that. Then you'll get somebody like, because I'm gonna go even against my own point. You'll get somebody like Fox News who say, "Well, what if Facebook labels us as not credible because they don't agree with our political stance?" Well, the FCC has already deemed Fox News as a credible news site because they have a channel. So Facebook can't come now and say y'all uncredible, but we got our own TV station.
No, but they still have their own fact check
and credible.
Yeah, but
within what FCC
they still have to continue to fact check. All I'm saying is like misinformation is more. I think that's the most dangerous of all. I think the misinformation got Donald Trump elected. I think that's the reason why the country is what it is. Like literally, people have named Black Lives Matter as an organization because of misinformation.
Well, it is.
It's not an organization.
They have a whatchamacallit, a nonprofit.
A nonprofit organization, but it's not
It's two of them. It's the organization that people try and twist into what we actually saying.
Exactly.
So it's the movement, and then there's the organization. And what people like to do is twist the movement and organization
they
together.
They think the organization is in charge of the movement.
Exactly.
And it's not.
And that's not. Exactly. That's where the problem. And again, like you said,
misinformation allows that. But that also creates a narrative. So Donald Trump released his plan for Black Americans. Black Americans, he in one of the big bold highlights, he highlights KKK and Antifa as terrorist organizations. The immediate response is, why didn't he label Black Lives Matter as that?
I saw that.
Misinformation.
I saw that.
Well, because they're not out here killing people.
But yes, that's
to the
super.
People, they are. They
to the people that believe that they believe Antifa and Black Lives Matter are the same people.
Those are Black Lives Matter. But you know who spread that misinformation? Credible news sites. They are not properly regulated. Credible news sites spreaded that information that they immediately first they say is Black Lives Matter.
How do you think? Think about this. Kyle Rittenhouse was 17 years old when he went and shot those people.
Mm-hmm.
So he was a part of the generation that grew up on the internet, meaning that he was in ninth grade. He had to be in middle. I mean, 2009, he had to be close to middle school.
Where is he? He's 17 now. 2020, 2009 was 11 years ago.
Yeah,
middle school.
Close to middle school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. Think about that. You grew up, and now all the only thing you've seen, because it hasn't been regulated at all since 2009. Is everything that algorithms think that you want to see. So it's everything that fit the rhetoric that you believe in. Hillary Clinton's a bad person. Democrats are people. But Barack Obama is a Muslim and he's not American. He's a terrorist. Is that the third?
Plus, what your parents telling you?
Okay, now fast 4 or 5 years, the country erupts. It's on fire. We're fighting each other. We're on the brink of civil war. You are been brainwashed to believe that you are part of a militia and you are helping. So you go to a neighboring state to combat people looting and rioting that they weren't doing. They weren't looting or rioting. You go to combat that because propaganda told you that that's what's going on. Misinformation again.
Yeah.
Because of that misinformation, 2 people have ended up dead, and your 17-year-old self is now in prison, facing 3 counts of murder and all types of other shit.
So I think what you want.
You understand that? You get that right there? How that's a classic case of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, what you want then? We want more penalties on misinformation from credible sites. I mean, credible news outlets. Because even if I say, yo, if you credible,
I want to limit access to all of that.
No, how do you stop Fox News from that propaganda?
How do I stop a kid from being on social media?
No,
Like, because it's not like, okay, yeah, a kid's gonna watch it on news on TV, but you get an hour segment of it versus a kid being able to log on to Facebook and scroll for fucking 3 hours at night while he's in his bed.
No, what I'm because remember how I
No.
said
Oh, hold on, not to cut you off, but quickly to your point, I think that truly, I think that the credible news sources are in large part ran by the social media. What is being said on the social media outlets? Am I wrong? You know what I think? Like you said, it took them. We heard about what happened on Kobe, what happened with Kobe on Twitter, fucking almost immediately.
Yeah, I heard
It took
that
them
morning.
5-6 hours later to figure out what happened, to be able to put out a statement, to be able to issue and tell us what happened.
Yeah, with news reporting, yes, but propaganda is different.
But with anything, I think
like Fox had the same propaganda. They just pivot the target. So these motherfuckers made it seem like Barack Obama was a terrorist for wearing a tan suit. Like that was a true issue because Fox News had this fucking plan to just basically take them down.
But that's the whole thing, though. So we know that TV programming is exactly that. It's programming.
Yeah.
So that we know that they're going to feed you the information that they want you to see. We are consciously aware of it, so we're able to decipher through it. The internet is a different monster because you don't know what's true or what's not true. People who don't do the research, you know how many times I've done it before, but I haven't done it in a very long time. But I've shared an article from 4 years ago thinking that it was recent over somebody dying.
Oh, that's the first. I used to do that shit, and then somebody like, yo, this article from 2. I'm like, what? I'm like, you know what? Let me at minimum, it's gonna show the fucking date on.
I read the article first. You can't just.
I know, but I know that, but
don't know that.
That's I know, and that's the thing.
Most people don't know that,
and that exactly.
I understand.
So you have to regulate this shit. This shit is it's imperative, man. I'm just keep going back on the same point, man. I'm just so afraid of my kids growing up in this age. I don't want them to like. So how I am with my parents is like, in one ear and out the other. I'm gonna go find the information for myself on the internet and whatever. So I don't want my kids to grow up in this era of the internet where now it's completely distorted. It's just smeared. It's some truth here. It's some lies here. It's some utopia here. And you got to be able to fucking either navigate through this because you have common sense and street smarts, or you fucking fail and you are a victim. These kids don't have street smarts because they grow up with their faces in their phones from the age of 2. My kid had a tablet by the age of 2.
Yeah, just had that motherfucker watch TV.
Bruh.
Yeah.
You understand that? Like,
I agree with you. I agree with the regulation. I think they gotta do some type of labeling. They gotta make sure you checking these big corporations and these independent ones.
Absolutely, man.
Fox News is bringing that shit on. I don't want to just blame Fox News because every news outlet do it. They bringing that shit from TV to the internet, and on the internet that shit runs rampant. They can do way more damage on the internet than they can.
Think
on
about
TV.
the narrative that they painted for the, what is that? The Central Park 5.
Yeah.
And that was before social media.
Or not even that. I'll go back to Selma 6.
Yeah.
That was right during social media. Well, no.
That was right before. That was the beginning.
Before social media.
But think about the narrative before that. Think about how they was painting that before we was able to advocate for those people on social media.
Yeah. They've been doing this shit a long time. And the fact that shit is allowed is where, like, that's the FCC is supposed to be checking that kind of shit. But you know what I mean? And
Donald Trump was able to run a whole campaign about arresting those kids.
He brought a front page newspaper ad saying arrest the Central Park 5. Charged them with murder, or not murder, but assault or some shit like that.
Man, listen. Moving on, man. Before we get into our deep bag of conspiracies, sports. I don't know if the Lakers are winning right now.
Yeah, shit.
Game probably over, right?
What time is it? 11:30. The game.
I can always tell one more time.
10.
Let's go, LeBron.
Lakers won by 10.
Lakers won
Game
by
over.
10.
Game over. Told you, niggas.
Hey, back to the finals, baby. All right.
LeBron had 38, 16, and 10.
You niggas
Woo, I
wasn't
can't
playing.
wait to see these highlights.
Oh man, I can't wait to niggas. I'm about to go get in the group. I'm about to go talk crazy. I'm about to go talk spicy and then telling the chat sport in the group chat. Yo, that's crazy.
That's close out game.
Let's close out LeBron now.
You
He
close
be ready.
that game out. You finish them. You seen what these niggas can do. That
Made
3-down
quick
one
work
shit.
of these niggas.
But we told niggas
I
they
can't
wasn't.
wait to go watch these highlights. Yeah.
Kawhi, what? Y'all said Kawhi Leonard was better than him?
Kawhi who?
Because this nigga was in the same exact position and
LeBron
folded.
James.
Folded.
And folded, nigga.
My nigga Kawhi folded, man.
Folded.
I don't say he's better than LeBron, but all right.
Okay, Miami Heat. We
They
lost.
gotta get it done.
We
They
lost last
yesterday, right?
We lost yesterday,
Yeah.
man. But one more.
One game.
One
Don't
game.
Let them tie it up, man.
We just gotta
that's
get
a
tomorrow.
scary situation
I know.
to be in.
We just got to get tomorrow, man. Tomorrow matters. We win tomorrow. Go ahead and see LeBron in the finals. Heat Lakers finals.
If they tie it up, I'm not too.
No, I'm not.
they tie
That
it up.
scares the
If they
fuck
tie
out
it
of
up,
me,
I'm
yeah.
scared. Tie it up, I might cry.
I mean, they just won 2 straight. They rolling.
Yo, if they tie it up, you're going to have to come to the crib, see if I'm all right.
Nah.
Nah. You stay where you at.
The NBA would love nothing more but for the Celtics to win.
Yeah, nah.
Tradition. Those are 2 winning in championship teams. They
I
would love
know,
to see
but
that
I
game.
don't want to see that.
I don't want to see it either.
I know, because I know Jason Tatum and them is going to get fucking, that's a wash.
They're gonna be looking at LeBron like, oh, hey, LeBron.
Exactly.
Yeah, nigga, hold these nuts.
Get some. All you niggas. Jimmy Butler going to get that nigga some work, though. He going to make
Yeah.
LeBron.
Jimmy Butler gonna make them work for it.
Yeah. It ain't going to be
That's
easy.
a good match. I'm gonna be happy to see that only because I know LeBron gonna have to put his best foot forward. If Boston comes, it's like, yo, who's gonna check him? Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is a dog. I give him that, but it's like how hard is he gonna have to work on defense? He's not gonna have to exert much energy on defense. Marcus Smart is a good offensive player, but he's
Nah, he ain't Jimmy Butler.
Good. I'd say he average offense.
Yeah, he ain't Jimmy
Marcus
Butler.
Smart.
He ain't the offense ain't going through Marcus
Jimmy
Smart.
Butler is easily above average.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler.
I would say
he's
I
a two-way
would say
motherfucker,
Marcus.
too.
Is he two-way?
I would say Marcus Smart is slightly below average.
Marcus Smart is a 3 and D guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Hit a 3, play some defense.
Yep, that's it. So he's gonna check Jason Tatum. Who's checking
LeBron?
Jason Tatum?
LeBron?
Yeah, who's checking Jason Tatum if they match up?
You can rotate. You got
Who?
KCP. You can put even
Danny Green.
Danny Green. Danny Green be the primary matchup.
Yep.
You rotate KCP. Honestly, sometimes you might even throw Rondo at him. Rondo got the wingspan to a couple plays. I don't think you're gonna be like, yo, Rondo, go check Jason Tatum. It ain't
I
gonna
mean,
be
I
shit
guess
like
they can
that.
switch.
He can switch. He
can switch.
Put the switch on him or some shit like that. Yeah, like,
absolutely.
plus Rondo, I don't know what this nigga is possessed in the playoffs. Son. Niggas
he's a
niggas
good
about scoring. Rondo knows what the fuck he doing.
That's
I think Rondo understands the 7-game chess game.
yeah.
that's it, man. It's like
Chess, nigga,
it's-
this is chess.
His
We got-
IQ is crazy. He's like, I don't have to score. 20,
I'm telling you,
30
you know what?
points,
You know what
but
it's
I need
like,
to
yo.
make sure this shit flows.
Great to see. It's a great comparison. CJ, you know, regular season is like playing pub on Apex.
Yeah. I can do whatever.
Ranked is the playoffs.
This shit matter. I can't even go down and see one of my other teammates go down and be like, all right, this other nigga finna go down. I'm out of here.
No,
No, I have to stick around and I have to play the whole shit.
we got to play it out. You know what I'm saying?
It all matters.
Everything fucking matters. Every movement, getting a kill, where you place, you know what I'm saying, how much damage you do, that all matters. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between the playoffs and regular season. And Rondo fucking completely understands that because he's been around the league he came in his rookie year and won the championship.
Yeah, he was around since what, 04? No, wait.
No.
When they win the championship? 08?
08. Yeah, 08.
Yeah, 08.
That was his rookie year?
Rookie year. That's crazy because them niggas be
And he
milking.
was a pivotal part of that too.
Why do they milk that shit so fucking much, yo?
I don't know if that was his rookie year.
I don't
It was
think
his
that was
rookie year. I
yeah.
promise you it was his rookie year. 100% promise you. They had Sam Cassell on the bench. Swear to God, nigga. Sam Cassell and Eddie House.
No, he was drafted in 06.
What year they won the championship? 08?
08.
Okay. So I thought it was rookie.
Yeah, he got
crazy.
21st overall by the Phoenix Suns in 2006. I was about to say, because I remember Rondo when he was at Kentucky. I'm like, he was definitely not out in 08 because I was in high school for a couple years when they had Rondo, and that nigga was
Okay, I'm sorry. Misinformation.
good dog.
But
yeah, he was still a young lad.
either way it goes, he's been around 2 years into the league, and he got his first championship around KG. I don't really want to give Paul Pierce his credit. That nigga, I don't understand why he milks the championship so much.
Because winning one is vital.
Just one though,
Yeah.
like,
look at Dirk.
but Dirk won it differently.
No, I'm saying just having one. I mean, all right, then look at Chuck. Chuck ain't got none. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
honestly, I put Chuck over fucking Paul.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
like-
not disagreeing that Paul Pierce has a problem, but to a lot of these dudes, man, these competitors, winning a championship matters to them.
Yeah, I know, but nigga be acting like them niggas was a dynasty. They won every year and then
He
they was
delusional
together.
as fuck, man.
That's the
This
whole
nigga,
part
he
about this. Like
delusional about
when I was in the league,
Yeah.
my era, nigga, bruh.
He's like, my era wasn't scared of LeBron. I'm like, nigga, in your era, LeBron won 3 fucking MVPs. What the fuck are you talking
Yo,
about?
LeBron beat you a couple times
Yeah,
in that
he
era.
beat you single-handedly one time when he put 25 out of 28 in the quarter. No, it was Detroit.
That was
But he-
Detroit.
What did he? He did something. I forgot. He got Boston them the fuck out of here.
45, 19, and 6.
Yeah, like nigga, you ain't gotta be scared, nigga. Anybody saying you scared, it don't matter. You
Got
can't
you the
stop him.
fuck
It
up
don't
out of here,
fucking matter.
nigga. Right in your era.
Yeah, he cooked you in your era, nigga. He got 3.
You was still in your.
two
You was
in your
you
era,
was
nigga.
still at your in your prime.
Nigga said this why Paul Pierce hate LeBron. It was a video of him hitting the clutch 3 to send.
Dagger.
Man, LeBron
Send a
put
nigga
2
home in his
rings,
head.
3 MVPs on Paul Pierce era. Paul Pierce got to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up forever about LeBron.
And what are you? I get it. You don't like
And now
him
he
'cause
about to
beat
get
you.
another one on this new era. But it's a
Yeah.
bubble one. But whatever.
Nigga,
Honestly, I think this one matters
I don't know
a
why
lot.
people get-
Like I was like,
shorting this bubble shit, yo. For everybody, it was not only a fair chance for everybody, it was a overly fair chance. You niggas got 4 months off to get your shit together.
I will say, okay, so my only thing is, I will say that I think that there were a few teams that might have gotten slighted.
like who? Everybody that
Slighted
deserved
out
to
of
be
what,
there
though, is where you saying?
was there.
In the East, they're about being there.
Oh hell no, hell no.
No, because
Look
it was
who's in
niggas
the-
that was
look
there
who's
who
in
had
the finals.
not winning records.
Yeah,
Yo,
look,
Brooklyn didn't even have a
look
winning
who's
record.
in the conference finals, and tell me which one of those teams do you see would have replaced one of them?
None. So,
When,
all right.
when the bread is
Yes.
when the bread is spread, man, the one in the 3 seed is in the final, in the conference final, where they finished theirs up, and then
The 4 and
a
5.
4 and a 5 seed, which most people feel like Boston probably underachieved a little bit. They probably, if they played 4 seed, they probably could have jumped up to the 3 over Indiana. And then Miami, they feel like they overachieved, but that just means you niggas don't know Jimmy Butler's a dog. So Miami was on par, and they continued to play on par, and they clearly showed you.
No,
they
we
were
was
better
in the
than
top.
you
Well, I would say
expected.
we was in the top of the East the whole season though. We was top 3, 4 in
No,
the East the
before
whole
season
season.
started, they didn't have
Oh,
Miami
no,
that
okay.
good. But that's what I'm saying. They underestimated Miami. So I don't really see
All
much
right,
of
well
a
then,
mistake.
fuck what I was gonna say. I agree with y'all, nigga. I ain't slighting this ring at all because I
I'm
feel,
not
No,
at
no.
all, nigga.
I
You
feel like
niggas
niggas
had
was
4
even more
months.
locked in than ever.
Imagine this, yo. You gave everybody a shooter's. You gave niggas a shooter's paradise.
Yeah.
You gave niggas like T.J. Warren and everybody who was coming in the bubble and just fucking going off an opportunity. Like, look, yo, we about to give you no pressure. All of y'all. Everybody has the same amount of
Jamal
pressure, which
Murray.
is 0. We watched Jamal Murray become a star.
Yeah. And they need to specifically say that. We watched Jamal Murray become a star.
In the bubble.
He didn't this is not this nigga had 4 months off. He clearly was working on his game. I don't know
Exactly.
what the rest of these niggas was doing. And to me, the reason why I'm giving this bubble championship full credit, it shows me everything that I always say about these niggas. Who are the mentally tough ones? The mentally tough survived this bubble. The mentally weak, Paul George, crumbled.
100%.
Crumbled.
I wanna
was
go
the
home to my
reason why
family.
People were picking the Clippers. They said Kawhi's going to do what Kawhi do, but you know your number 2 got to show up. Because when Kawhi had those couple bad games, because Kawhi didn't have a bad game, had like 2 or 3 bad games, Paul George didn't even play number 2. So it's like, yo,
What do I do?
this is why niggas, they said you were supposed to help bring this team to the promised land. You couldn't deliver, mentally weak.
That's it. And I'm not going to discredit that whole 4 months off either. Like, imagine having 4 months off.
That's
Niggas
who
niggas was nursing injuries. They was able to come back.
That's a fact.
Niggas who weren't supposed to play at all played.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't even think any team was shorthanded of a superstar that was supposed to be there.
None. My Ben got hurt in the bubble. So
You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you came into the bubble and you lost, it had nothing to do with the bubble. It's because you weren't the better team.
yeah, you weren't mentally prepared, and you weren't preparing during this 4 months off. The niggas that prepared, they shined. Like it's that simple. Like
That's it, man. I'm putting
everyone
an asterisk
had
on
the
it.
same chance though. So
Exactly.
Like, now
I'm
if
not.
fucking KD came back and
Yeah.
started playing with
I would-
Kyrie, then niggas would be like, "Yo, what the fuck is this shit?" But
Not
even
really.
then though,
Not really.
everybody had 4 months to get right.
I wouldn't have said nothing. If KD came back and he was killing, I would have been like, all right, bet.
Everybody had 4 months. Every single person had 4 months to better their game, nurse their injuries, and the better teams did it. It's that simple.
I'm happy. I'm happy for Miami Heat. I'm happy for Eric Spoelstra.
This is exciting. I'm
Like,
happy for Jimmy.
Yeah, man.
I'm happy for Eric Spoelstra. I've been telling people he's one of the best coaches, and I don't understand what people are not seeing. Look what this nigga has had to work with. Pat Riley is smarter than I thought.
Yeah.
I thought he kind of lucked up.
But look at this. You give every time he's had superstar talent level.
Look what he done.
Look what he's gone.
That's what I'm saying. And then you
get you a
Tyler
little-
Hero.
I don't know if he's like you can't put the franchise on his back.
Who?
Tyler Hero.
Oh no, I think like some players like Klay Thompson. I don't think you put a franchise on his back, but you pair him with another star, maybe another star.
Actually,
Plus
and Miami is such an attractive place to land for every free agent. I don't see that down. I just want to see. I want to see a young star go there. Like I want to see like a Devin Booker go there.
And then you gotta look at Jimmy though. What everywhere Jimmy has went, young, old. Look what turned out.
Like,
Minnesota
aside
went
from
to the
Chicago, yeah.
Man, that was that don't count. Them niggas, when they mentioned Jimmy's success, they started at the Timberwolves, Sixers, Miami.
Yeah.
They don't even talk about Chicago. Chicago, they didn't even try.
Well, no, because they were still focused on Derrick Rose.
Mm-hmm. But and plus, he wasn't even that boy when he.
No, I mean
became that
Jimmy was still good.
boy. He started rising with them, but
Yeah.
when they officially like, oh, this dude might be good.
Yeah.
Then he went to Minnesota. Then he went to.
No, they tried to pair him with Derrick Rose and it didn't work. And Derrick Rose got hurt again. And then that was it. They chose Jimmy Butler over Derrick Rose for a year.
Which they should have. They
Then
should have
that
tried better to get him.
Then that didn't work.
Yeah, it's like.
And they traded him.
But I also blame that was also what's his name? What's the coach? He coached
Thibodeau.
Thibodeau. He runs his players into the fucking ground, yo. Everybody that's under this nigga get hurt.
Derrick Rose should not have been in that fucking game, yo.
Yeah, he brought him back like, yeah, you gonna go ahead and play, nigga.
Niggas
what?
was up 13 with like 3 minutes left.
Fucked his leg up. Came
That
back
was
the
it.
next year, fucked it up again. One time was against my Sixers.
Y'all got anything else?
Nah.
All right,
It's a good
man.
show.
It's a good episode. Can't wait to tag it.
We got into some real nerd shit, too.
We did get real deep into some shit, too.
Yeah. I know y'all say we don't do enough of the nerd part of the trap nerd, but
Yeah, but we got there today.
got some nerd shit.
Who said that?
Who said we ain't them nerd? Who said I ain't no nerd?
Who let that nigga on that nerd?
Bitch, you said you ain't no nerd? Could have swore you were.
Right.
The Trap Nerd Podcast. We out.
Peace.